Hello, everybody. Holy fuck. We're back at it again with Beneath the Tide.
Doing great already.
Justin's having a great night,
I'm
guys.
not having a great night. Episode 66 of Beneath the Tide. But we've got some announcements before we begin. The first of which being we are still raising money for the Bail Project in support of Black Lives Matter, and we're doing that until this Friday, July the 10th. Once it's done, we'll be starting another charity drive going forward for the month of August, starting August 1st, which is a Saturday. I don't know what charity yet. I have a list to look through, and I have a list of things to look into and make sure I'm picking the best one. And again, we'll be supporting like BIPOC-focused and trans-focused charities going forward indefinitely. So that's kind of what it'll be, centered on. Also, we have a podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podbean. You can check it out. I was away at my cottage all basically when I usually upload the episode, so I haven't gotten caught up to date yet. But there is a new episode of Demystifying DMing out there if you want to listen to it, if Sam wants to kind of spiel on that for a bit.
Yeah, it's a really long episode where I talk about magic in D&D and how your players will be using it and what you should be ready for, because oh boy, is one of the biggest things that happens to inexperienced DMs. A DM plans an entire adventure and then finds out that the players have a single spell that with one spell slot ruins the whole thing. Trying to do a whodunit murder mystery and someone's got detect thoughts. It's just like the butler did. I just read his thoughts. He's thinking about where he put the murder weapon. It's over there. All right, done.
Yep.
Well, no more whodunits for a while.
But
Oh,
it's a good. All right, it's a good episode, so check it out. Sam does good stuff.
Oh, thanks.
I should start making thumbnails again for it, just for the podcast. But those thumbnails are only viewable on Spotify and Podbean.
Metal straws are great for the environment. Horrible for your teeth if you're not looking.
Oh, speaking of things that are good for your teeth, let's get back into the sweetness of. Oh, that just sounds awful. Of Beneath the Tide.
You tried. You really tried.
Sounds really
So good you want to hold it in your mouth.
Yeah, Justin, huh?
That's a reference. That's a reference from last week's episode.
So, last we left off, half the party essentially stayed behind while the other half trekked towards the Rose Court to possibly find a little goblin. Or at least follow the path of said goblin, as this was the kind of area where the scrying spell was revealed. Ash stayed behind on the snow minnow, now known as Thror, the sentient frost giant, inside a ship to keep an eye on Joseph, along with Kelwyn, Monkfish, and Leah. Leah had given a letter to Ogden Boone to deliver to Noose upon seeing him, if they did see him, and Eclipse, Ogden, and Baxter. Yes.
Henry.
And Henry. That's right, Henry was there. Set off in the direction of the scrying spell. During their walk through this purpley red grass forest area, the party happened upon a feather. And the creature that created said feather, left behind said feather, emerged from the bushes and happened to be an owl bear. The owl bear approached, just looking for food, sniffing around, and was attacked. The owlbear was eventually killed, and after the owlbear was felled, or not killed, on the verge of dying, that is correct, on the verge of death, 3 of its cubs walked out from the forest on the side. Seeing their dying mother, they scurried off into the bush.
Thank goodness for non-lethal attacks.
Feeling bad for the creature and feeling bad for it, the party healed using a potion that was meant for a party member. Either way, used it on the owlbear, bringing the
May or may
owlbear,
not have been very drunk.
bringing the owlbear mother back to life, who called for her kids, and they ran off into the forest together. The party proceeded forward, passing a giant cave in the forest that was most likely an owlbear den. Passed the cave and found themselves passing the corpse of a fey-like stag that had been stripped for parts, essentially. Moving past the stag, the party came to a clearing with a stump in the clearing, just a lone stump. And upon approaching the stump, saw that there were some words written on it. Communion stump, no touching. However, Ogden, Boone, and Eclipse were within 5 feet of this stump, and were ensnared by invisible snares and hoisted up into the air. As they were dangling in the air by these invisible snares, a familiar figure started to approach, a little green goblin. After reintroducing himself, he helped the other two get down, and they made their way towards the Rose Court. Long story short, there was a reunion with Mary and Boone. Noose's birthday was celebrated, essentially. Gifts were given. A letter was given to Noose from Leah, in which Noose cried and got really emotional. Started hugging his friends that were present, mainly Ogden, Eclipse, and Leah. Henry did not get any sort of comfort. Oh, Leah was not there.
wasn't there, yeah.
Hugging Ogden and Eclipse. Henry, again.
Henry was a little out of it the other day.
Yeah. Baxter as well.
Baxter
was super drunk.
And
it was mostly it was mostly Carnifex. I blame Carnifex. He was in control of it.
And after basically talking to Mary and Boone and learning some things, having a birthday party for Noose essentially, everyone kind of went to lay down at the Rose Court in their own separate rooms. Noose disabled some traps that were laid down for Eclipse. And the party essentially just went to bed. Henry and Baxter attempting to navigate the Rose Court alone while everyone went to bed. That's where we're going to pick up with everyone that is in the Rose Court. That is currently Ogden, Boone, Eclipse, Henry, Baxter, and Noose waking up in the Rose Court in their own separate rooms. Henry, your room is just bare. Nothing really in it but a bed. The night before, as you traversed down this hallway, opening your door, you stepped on a snare and were kind of pulled under the bed by said snare, and it took you about half an hour to kind of get yourself out of the snare and into your bed, in which you quickly passed out. Baxter, on the other hand, again, your room devoid of any traps, essentially, because you're not exactly known too well, so it's just a devoid, bare room, which is a single bed. Ogden, you spent the night studying in your room, reading these numerous books in this little library, reading the letter penned to you by Eclipse. Eclipse, you spent the night in your room relatively soundly.
Depending on what, because Baxter doesn't really sleep, he might have walked over and maybe assisted in reading and stuff like that, or helped Ogden do any research that he was planning to do, if that's a thing.
It was Ogden had found a book on potatoes and was reading a book about potatoes last we left off.
Cool.
But for the sake of everyone getting involved here tonight, you're all awoken by the sound of Mary and Boone shouting from downstairs, "Breakfast! If anyone's hungry, breakfast is ready."
You hear little grunts from Noose and the pitter patter along the ground. He's always first one down there. He slides down the banister.
Okay.
I felt so strange yesterday. I feel much better. Current effects. By the way, you remember how you spent half an hour struggling to get into bed? Yes, why'd you bring it up? You could have just teleported out of that. Why didn't you say that last night? It was so fun to watch you struggle. Let's go get breakfast.
Oh. Eclipse winks up and yawns and looks inside the cupboard for anything that Noose might have left, and just very quickly investigating any hiding spots of Noose's
as soon as you
that he might have
open
played.
that cupboard drawer, dexterity saving throw.
Damn it, Noose. I'm really great at dex saves, but I just woke up, So that's only an 18.
Oh.
I rolled an
Only.
8.
You open it, you can hear as you're pulling the drawer open, you can hear a mechanism that like ding, 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 and you kind of just tilt your head to the side, and a cream pie just jettisons out of the cupboard and hits the ceiling. Just.
I'm gonna go stand behind it and wait for the crust to fall.
Yep, it just.
Catch it.
Yep.
And then I'm going to walk out with the remains of the pie behind my back and go to the kitchen or dining room.
Okay. Ogden?
Wait to give Noose a present.
Ogden Boone is already down at the table, reading a different book, just on a moderate level of importance, whatever that may be for you. Not necessarily, like, I don't want to claim to have found the book that solves it all.
Is your best friend a succubus?
Perfect.
Thematic and important. So you're reading that book at the table. Marianne's starting to lay out various vegetables from the garden for breakfast. Not many eggs. No eggs whatsoever, actually. And a strange purplish-looking bacon. She's setting that on the table. Noose, you're probably just like at the table.
Yeah, he's bouncing in the seat, but Marion Boone has trained Noose essentially to be as polite as an excitable goblin can be. So he's just waiting for everybody to get here.
Noosey down here? Like, as Eclipse comes
yeah,
downstairs.
You get down the stairs and his back's kind of facing to you.
Noose, I got you a surprise.
Passive perception of 19.
Sure.
Can I make a stealth check?
Your sleight of hand or something?
Yeah. Can I?
Yeah, sleight of hand or stealth check, whatever you want to do.
Ooh, okay. Well, because I'm like proficient in both. Sleight of hand is a 19. Wait, no. Yeah.
That is my passive.
It's a 19.
That is my passive perception.
Your back is facing her, though.
Mm-hmm. But I can hear.
You can't hear all in the pie, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You might be able to smell. You might be able to smell the familiar scent of the pie.
You kind of get it. You kind of So there's kind of like a hint of cream pie on like the edges of your nose.
You're just like pie for breakfast.
Since it was your birthday that we celebrated last night, I got you a little present, and I'm going to take the pie out, flip it upside down, and place it on top of his head.
Okay.
Upside down.
And Noose, you're kind of just sitting there, and you can feel this like cold, wet pie just get placed on your head, and you can just feel like the crust and like globules of like whipped cream just like dripping down your face.
Noose slowly turns his head to look at Eclipse. You need to respect Marion Boone's breakfast table.
Oh, shit.
She's like, it's fine. Let's see if...
I am so sorry. I just thought that
it's fine.
Noose and I had like a pranking relationship. I'm so sorry. And I like go down to the ground and start cleaning up any cream that had gotten on the ground.
No. I need to see if if my lessons have been working. And she attempts to like wave her hand over the cream pie on the floor and on Noose and cast prestidigitation. It's a little shaky, but she does it. And she's like, oh, it worked.
Noose quaps. Little goblin quaps.
Mama!
Little goblin
Magic!
Yeah, a little bit.
Wah! There's a book upstairs. It's a Magic for Beginners. Have you read it yet?
Obviously.
Obviously, what? That's you. What?
And
That's amazing.
she's like, I understand. Thank you. It's breakfast time now. And she kind of just sits in her chair and waits for everybody to get to the table.
I'm gonna very nervously pull up my chair and sit next to Noose, like what happened to my little buddy? We were pranking stars.
You think Noose just kind of look at you at the corner of his eye and he's just like, just Give it a minute.
Um,
And he puts his hands on the table.
okay.
Shoots him a confused and up look.
And you're all kind of sitting at the table for breakfast, eating, and there's a on the back door. And it was the same kind of knocking sound you heard one of your first nights here with Marion on the back door. Just
Do you want me to go get it?
Not now, James. We got company. That's what I named him. We never answered the door.
hello, is there anybody inside? Are you the ones who killed the old owner of this place?
No, get lost.
Do you want me to go say something to him?
No, he'll go away.
You want me to rough guy, tough guy talk him?
Still
We're
knocking.
in the
I
middle
don't
of.
think you.
We're eating breakfast. Leave. Gosh, respect. Marion Boone's breakfast
Still
table.
knocking. The person who lived here enslaved my people and killed them, so I need to know if they're still alive.
No, they're dead. Get lost.
Still knocking.
All right, okay. I go to the door.
All right.
Rip.
Standing before you is a fish man, essentially. I have the description somewhere. Give me a moment. They're standing about 5 feet tall.
Oh.
Robes made from blue and red seaweed, with a crab shell shoulder clasp, kind of holding it all together, and 2 gloves made from crab claws. They have purplish fish flesh, no scales, kind of like little jagged teeth, really bulbous yellow fish eyes. And they're like, hello!
Good morning to you.
I'm Glorpum!
Ogden Boone, man of pleasure, seeker of treasure.
You live here?
As far as you know.
How?
Sips coffee. Victory sip.
My people live in the lake out back! And he points to the lake that's about 10 feet away.
Oh, yeah, we made a ship appear there yesterday, I think.
No ship!
I mean, well, we took it away.
You're thinking of...
We're very efficient in that
Oh,
regard.
yeah, that's right. Oh! Are you people strong?
Oh yeah, massively strong. I would say this is something you should definitely.
One of his left eye kind of like rotates just kind of lazily in the socket and kind of goes into the back of his head.
Well, yeah, no, we're massively strong. You're very terrifying. The only reason we now live here is that we defeated. What did you know him as?
Valran!
Right. Okay. So he tried to call himself Mikhail for a while.
Stupid!
I know, right? Right? He's not the lead of the community.
Hi! So...
Hi.
He holds out a little fish hand. Not really little, he's 5 feet tall, but he holds out a little fish hand.
A gloved lobster claw?
Yeah, his hand kind of pokes out of the front of where the pincers are, so...
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna try and get the...
It's very slimy.
Okay.
Very slimy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all right.
Very cold
Well-
and slimy.
Well, are you strong as well?
Depends. Magic, strong. Leader of my people.
Oh, well, do you like breakfast?
I like crabs.
Mm. Have you ever had purple bacon?
Nope.
Well, why don't you scoot on in here and have some
Okay.
purple bacon?
And he just walks past you. And you all kind of see this, what I described, a purple fish person, about 5 feet tall, very not like a Triton or merfolk head, very fish-like shaped head, and wearing robes.
Like the thick forehead meat.
You would know this to be a Kuatoa.
What kind of smell is this guy bringing into here?
Oh, very fishy. Very fishy
Yeah,
smell.
brine, seaweed.
Ooh, yeah.
Hi!
Oh!
He just starts, hello!
Is it a salt lake out back?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Glorpum.
Mom, sorry, one more for breakfast, please, Mom.
He starts looking around, and you guys see his like left eye is kind of stuck, like rolled back. He's like, "Hi."
Can I can I do an insight check on Glorpum?
Sure.
See if he's casing the joint.
Sure.
I'm just gonna shoot Ogden a look like, what did you do?
And I go, I do a very knowing like
What'd you get?
this guy's a total nightmare, but also you got to be cool with your neighbors. So that insight check is an 8.
8.
Strong, just
appears to be a
strong-
friendly neighbor.
Great.
Friendly neighborhood Kuatoa.
I haven't been
Ogden.
invited to sit down, so I'm fine.
Ogden, who is this guy?
I'm
What's he
Glorpum.
want?
He's Glorpum, James, as you called him.
Yeah. What?
He's a neighbor. I also started having an internal panic attack because I'm like, I've trusted people before. What the hell am I doing again?
I'm the leader of my people who live in the lake out back. We were enslaved by the guy who used to live here.
What did he have you do?
What?
What did he have you do?
What?
What did he have you do?
Oh, feed him our own flesh.
Off your body or like other ones that had just died?
Off our own bodies.
Wow, that's hardcore.
So you self-flayed?
Yeah.
Horrifying is the words that were supposed to come out of my mouth.
Well, I'm not sure if, Glorpum, I'm not sure if you are aware, but you are currently in the House of Pipshin.
Nah, fuck him. He invited me in. And he points to Ogden.
I invited you in, but you start talking trash about, people's...
I have my own god.
You're allowed to, but talking...
He went
Snap.
crazy and started killing everyone. He looks over at Noose. Did you make Pipshin?
I mean, I would like to think that he is a self-made person, but
Oh.
I think I've helped quite a lot.
So you didn't make your god?
What is make in the vast
Oh, easy.
experience
you
of
take
life?
one animal, you stitch it to another animal, then you stitch it to another animal, give it life, and then it becomes your god.
Guys, this guy's holding up breakfast. I don't like him.
Noose,
Ogden,
dig
would you
in.
care to sit?
Oh, yes, please. And he sits
And
in
for goodness-
he sits in the only vacant seat directly beside Henry. Just kind of sits in it.
Oh dear, hello. Welcome to breakfast.
Hello. And he reaches a hand towards you.
Oh,
And you can see the crab claw kind of like slide down his wrist to his elbow. He's like, "Oh, sorry."
Henry will-
Baxter comes down the stairs, sees that the table's full, and then just turns around and walks back up the stairs.
Baxter, come back. You can have my chair. I'll stand and eat.
Henry will put a napkin around his hand and then just like with 2 fingers take the crab claw and...
It just the slime just kind of soaks through the napkin.
Oh dear. He'll pull it back and then just like wipe his fingers off with the rest of it and
What's
then just like
wrong?
put it on the floor.
And his left eye finally comes back into place.
Oh, nothing at all.
What's your name?
I'm Henry.
Henry.
Yes?
He kind of looks down at the food on the table. And then he starts looking at everybody else and says, "Are you powerful, Henry?"
Well, I suppose I've been in a few scraps, and I've been working on my magic a bit. I was actually going to compliment the missus of the house on her skill. I too am a hobbyist learner of magic.
I know magic.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah. They call me an archpriest in my community.
Well, lovely. Just so that's very nice.
Any of you hurt? Yeah, no, you look fine. Do you guys like money?
Money?
Treasure.
Yes.
Eclipse
Yes.
is like, what?
So, my people and I have also made these little artifacts, but they were stolen by our god, and our god is killing our people. And
Maybe a god you want to reconsider not following anymore if he steals
Kinda
your
hard.
artifacts and kills your people.
kind of hard. We made him.
Can't you make another god?
Nope. Might go.
Ha-
Might kill us too.
Can't argue with that logic.
So
What brings you over to a kind neighbor's home
well,
this lovely morning?
you said you're powerful, so if you killed Butthole, that's Outran. If you killed him, then I hire for a job, and then you guys said you have a ship.
A couple, yeah.
Do you need crew? I have a lot of survivors in my community that need a ship.
Noose is like shaking his head.
Well,
Just
where
like,
we're trying to get, we wouldn't want to put you or your people in danger.
Oh, that's fine. We wouldn't fight or anything. Well, they wouldn't fight. They would just help, like, use the ship stuff. Like, get you ready for sailing, do things so ship combat's easier for the dungeon master. Stuff like that.
Well, if it's easier for the all-powerful, all-seeing, omnipotent, omnipresent dungeon master,
Yeah.
then as captain of initiation,
Oh,
I'm gonna look to Nuth with like a sorry, like it's like, welcome aboard,
Oh,
Snow Meadow.
I don't want to join yet. I want you to trust me and my people first.
Well, then you've got to meet the whole crew.
Oh, who am I meeting?
It's a multiple-step process. First, we will go back to our crew and discuss it.
What are their names?
Then you will find out when you join if you join the crew, if we decide that. Then we will all come together and we will help you get your artifacts back from your deity. And then if we find that we can still trust each other after all that, then you may join us.
Okay.
Sound like a deal?
Yeah.
You also, I mean, you should check out the literature on a couple different gods and maybe make a better choice. If I'm being honest, I'd say that Pipshin's pretty good. I'd also say that
He's not a god, though.
I'm sorry.
What?
Gonna look at Noose.
Noose is shaking. He's just like, nobody's even thinking it yet. I'm sitting there waiting for everybody.
Noose. For the love of Pipshin, grab yourself a hunk of bread, a hunk of cheese, and some of that purple bacon. Slap them all together and put it in your mouth, my dude.
Yeah.
Just do it.
He looks, makes sure everybody else is. And he looks especially at Marion.
Marion nods like, yeah, go eat.
Is the pie crust still on his head? Or has
Oh,
it
no.
been... Okay.
Marion prestidigitated that off.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Yeah, I'd also consider the look over at Marion Boone, give her a quick, like one of those quick Albus Dumbledore winks. It's real soft, real smooth, real soft. I'd also consider maybe presenting your worship and glorification of the goddess Marion.
Who's that?
You happen to be having breakfast with the deity.
Deception check.
Oh yeah.
Can I try to assist him?
Sure, how you doing that?
No. I'm gonna prestidigitate a golden aura behind her.
Okay.
Oh my god, she looks like those Halo paintings at Catholic
Yeah.
Church.
All right. What'd you get?
Byzantine art!
I rolled a hot.
Did you roll it with advantage, though?
I didn't roll it with advantage yet.
She helped you out.
Help action.
Ooh, thank you. I rolled an 18.
Okay. He kind of looks at you and then looks over at Marianne.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rolled a 2 on insight.
Didn't even need that advantage.
Nope.
That makes sense. Okay, Marion, you are my people's new goddess. If
They're so easy.
if you and your friends if your friends help me and my people.
She is a solitary and kind goddess. She
Okay.
appreciates those who help themselves. She helps those who help themselves.
Okay. You don't want treasure then?
Who, me?
No, we will take the treasure if you are
You
willing to
can't
give
take it. You have to help me first.
Oh, yeah, but
yes,
we need
yes,
we need to
of
go full
course.
strength.
Yes.
Noose, morning. How's your breakfast, bud?
It's fine. It doesn't have the, I don't know, tastes kind of ashy in my mouth with this guy around.
Well, Noose, why don't you and I take our plates outside and we can sit and eat on the porch? Is that an okay alteration? Enjoy the beautiful morning. Breeze a share.
I don't want to. He leans into your. I don't want to get my eyes off of this butthole.
I think Ogden's doing a pretty
heard
good
that.
job managing it.
Butthole's a compliment where we come from.
Deception check.
Not gonna help you on that one, buddy.
No, that's fine. That's an 8. That's also definitely a victory sip afterwards. A look victory sip.
He looks at you.
No, it's not.
Uncertain victory.
I called Falran a butthole just now.
You know what? Never shit a shitter. That's right. You did insult this man's god, so I think we're
But
gonna
he's
break
not
it
a
even.
bitch and he's not a god.
You know what? Agree to disagree. I think we're gonna have a showdown. How about you and I step outside? I want
Me?
to diffuse this. Yes, you. Yes,
Okay.
you, Glorpum.
And he gets out of his seat and just follows Ogden.
Go outside. If you guys will do the rest of the scene, I want to just get him out of there away from me.
He
Oh,
just
me and
follows
Glorpum
Ogden-
can
just-
hang.
Just follows Ogden out of the room. Wet little.
If
His webbed
any-
feet just.
if anyone can get a hold of the ship so we can be at least at more strength, perhaps the more I don't know how to say this without metagaming. The more story prominent members of our crew, if you could get them here and leave the perhaps non-playable members of our crew on the ship to guard it, send a message to them somehow. I say and I do make that.
Okay.
Follow that guy out.
How you doing, Noose?
I don't like that guy.
I don't like him either.
I
But
told you guys not to let him in. Don't answer the door.
I didn't answer the door. That was all Ogden, I'll be honest.
Ruined breakfast.
Noose, there's
Ruined
still
it.
so much food for you to eat.
Mrs. Boone set out a beautiful spread for all of us. Let's
It was
just take a breath, restart our day, and enjoy it.
I was in such a good mood, and he ruined it.
Noose, we have to be
You
nice
can't
to
start the day that way.
Noose, we have to be nice to all of our neighbors.
Hmm.
Unless
He's not-
they're evil and mean.
Yeah, if that only goes one way, then we're only hurting ourselves.
Noose, I have the best idea. What if, you know how you really liked Leah's letter yesterday?
Yeah.
Why don't you send Leah a message and ask her to come here with the rest of the crew? Maybe she might help you improve your mood? And you guys could, talk to each other and talk about what you guys have been doing in the interim. That might pep you up.
How long would it? How long did it take for you guys to get here?
An hour before you found us.
Oh, that didn't take too long. All right. And I guess. Oh, he doesn't have it prepared. Yeah.
Well, gotta wait till tomorrow.
Have I met this Leah? Actually,
Baxter can do it.
but he's upstairs.
Yeah.
No, you haven't. She joined our crew,
Oh.
about 2 years ago.
She actually did meet Leah because Leah was
did
there
she?
in the draining trees with the fight against Sauron.
Right. Right. Yeah.
She's like, actually, Ogden, sweetie.
Yeah, Mom, what's up? Hey, yeah, Ma.
I guess we're having issues reaching your friends. Could you send Icarus to do it, or can you do it?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get rid of this, I'm just,
What?
I'm just touching the tish out here. I'll send Icarus, I'll send Russ.
Okay.
I
thank
love you, Mama.
I
Love you,
too.
Mama.
I love you too.
Love you, Mama.
Hi.
Glorpum, yeah.
Oh, you remembered my name. Nobody
Oh.
remembers my name. Thank you.
Wait, what? You have a very specific aesthetic, and your
Yeah, I
name
know.
matches it perfectly.
Most people judge me for what I look like and how I talk.
Whoa, my dude, you seem very, you seem like you really let that get into you. You get in your bones when people treat you like garbage.
His left eye kind of starts to drift up again and just pure white.
I put a hand on his shoulder. It seems like you really gotta. Do you have mirrors in the lake? Like,
No.
have you ever seen yourself?
The lake is a mirror. The surface of the water is a mirror.
Well, come over here, my bud. Let's go over.
He
Let's
waddles
go
over.
Look into the lake with him. Tell me what you see.
Me. And water.
But what do you see?
Me?
What does you mean to? What does you mean to you?
Healer of my people.
Yeah. Healer of your people. What else do you see?
A wizard in colorful robes.
Oh, a colorful robe. Oh, my dude, that you're talking about me, but I'm talking about you today.
Oh,
You see, you're healer of your people.
Yeah.
What else do you see?
the leader of my people?
Yeah. Leader, healer, pride, power.
I don't care about power, though.
Yeah, but you care about yourself, and you have enough power to take care of those you love.
I
That's
do.
wonderful. That's beautiful.
I have a lot of cool abilities.
Oh my gosh. Look at you. Okay. So anyone who judges you for what you look like, forget them. They can skate on it.
Do you want to see what I can do?
You know it. I absolutely do.
He raises his hand towards the lake. And a portion of the lake, like a good 20-foot radius of the lake, just starts to rise up 20 feet. And he's just rising it up 20 feet. Just.
Nice.
Did you like that?
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful.
Want to see what else I can do?
I've been waiting all day.
He reaches up to hold your hand.
Okay. Well, that is a nice, very wet hand. That is a nice wet hand.
He casts tongues on you. And he starts.
What's that?
He's tongues. You can understand any spoken language you hear. Moreover, when you speak, any creature that knows at least one language can understand you. And he starts to speak in Undercommon, and you completely understand it. He's just like,
I'm speaking in Undercommon now.
Back in Undercommon.
Yeah.
I've never heard. I've read it. I've never
Mm-hmm.
spoke. Oh, that's how homecooked sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, it reads so much differently.
I cast tongues on you. You can understand language for like You can understand any spoken language, and anyone can understand what you're saying for an hour.
Wow. Oh man.
And he blinks both eyes separately. Just.
Yeah, one eye.
Oh wait,
one
no
eye-
eyelids. He's a fish.
You can have the horizontal
Oh yeah,
flaps,
yeah,
like the ones that beavers have.
yeah, one at a
that
time.
They can
Just-
swim underwater.
And when he does it, it resets his left eye.
All right, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I appreciate that. That's amazing.
That was a blink. That wasn't a blink. That was a double wink, and he's flirting.
Yeah.
If it's a sexual being, I get it. I
Yeah,
get it.
Double wink.
You're a nice person.
Well, you know what? It's you got to give what you get, and you've been nothing but nice, my dude. And I gotta say, hold on one moment. Hey, Russ, could you get the important people from the ship? Can you get? Can you get them?
brother. And he just.
Yes, my dude.
He just. And flies away. Sail. Just flies away.
Okay, well, I don't want to keep you from your breakfast with your friends.
Yeah, hey, an opportunity to meet a new friend is always a great one. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Ooh, I like
Point
questions.
blank.
What?
Actually, I can show you some of my magic as well.
Oh.
I want to cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. On him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I want to say, well, now, I want you to think real hard.
Okay.
Think real hard.
I believe they do
About-
know if you've cast Detect Thoughts on them, though.
Do they? I feel like
I think it's only if you go to delve deep into their mind.
Yeah, if they go to delve deep, then you roll off. But I don't
Yeah.
know that they.
Surface thoughts, they won't know.
Yeah.
But
So
if
it's
you want
just
to go deep, then yeah.
Yeah. It's just surface thought. I want you to think real hard about your favorite number. Your favorite number of all time, or your favorite color, whichever one. Just tell me which.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So which one did you color or number?
Color.
Great. Okay. Then that color is
Beige.
that color is a type of it's a type of tan, like sand. Oh, like
Nods
sand.
a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like it's more of a. It's not quite a beige.
It is beige.
Nailed it. Boom.
That was cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I should have been. I should have worked at a carnival.
You should have. There's a carnival that actually exists here in the Feywild.
Oh, I would never. That sounds like a nightmare. It sounds terrifying.
They gather people from the various planes. They kind of just leave them here to have fun. I can do stuff too, though. Watch this.
And his eyes turn just pure neon pink. Just. And he turns it back to normal. You know that to be thaumaturgy. And he's just gonna go,
Okay, well, you go enjoy breakfast with your friends, and if you decide to talk to me again,
he kind of points towards like the edge of the lake where there's like a little turtle shell hanging from a rope.
just ring that. Just ring that.
And he just kind of runs into the water and just swims underneath and disappears.
Ogden walks back, wipes his hands of all the slime and extra refuse that's on there, goes back in.
Okay.
Well, I guess we've got a mission, if you guys are into it.
Wait. What have you guys been doing this whole time?
What do you mean?
I mean, since I left.
Oh, you know, general tomfoolery, general roustaboutness, you know, just trying to...
Oh, we went to hell for a bit.
Yeah, I know
We
what
got
we
the
did.
dingleberries off my soul.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah. That
I
was
guess
basically it.
I guess I'm just wondering if you guys don't have anything better to do?
Oh, there's a million better things to do right now. Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
that's your,
Why are we messing with this guy?
Also,
I-
you would remember the plane shift spell you have on that ship to get the ship back. You have 6 days left to get it back. The cooldown on that plane shift spell is 6 days.
So I have to. So
We have to chill for 6 days here.
Oh boy, yeah. So
let me double check, but I believe it's 6 days.
it's 7 total, and we've kind of
for a day.
Yeah, cool.
Yep, 6 days left on it.
Also, Noose, we with our current magics as they are, we have to get 6 days worth of waiting until our powers are great enough again to travel back to the material plane.
What are you guys planning to do?
Just our general vibe, try to save the world, but usually do it in our own sort of way.
You don't have a list of things to do?
We have a semblance of a list.
Well, I mean, if you want the actual, do you want to see my list of things? Do you want to see my journal where I've jotted everything in my mind down so that I remember?
That sounds private.
I mean, if you're trying to pry and get deep in my brain space, I can call the Frau Lewin out, and she can roll everything out for you if you'd prefer. If that's what you'd like. If you'd like,
I'm just curious about what you guys have been doing and what your plan is. What is going on?
No. That's absolutely. I can absolutely show you that if you want. If that's what you're digging for.
I just told you.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just making sure. That's what you want. You want all of that. You want all the what our A, B, and C are. Just.
We did go after that treasure map.
Yeah, we've fulfilled your treasure on.
That's been done.
On the line.
Oh yeah, got anything new? Good.
Not anything crazy. Just some gold pieces.
Yeah, honestly, a little bit of a bust. There was a nightmare sphere. You would have loved Baxter. Oh, it's Baxter.
Baxter's upstairs.
He's probably drinking. I'll tell you, that dude drinks a lot, and it may be the morning, but he can put it away. Anyway, we were there, visited some tombs, we wrecked a sphere. I can't, I don't tell it as good as other people might. I can't wait until we get Ash and Leah back here. Oh, how are you feeling about Ash? What's the deal? Ash and Leah, how are you feeling?
Well, it's fine.
Well, I sent Russ to get them both.
That was a bad move.
Was it really? Was it?
Yeah.
Am I just pooching it this morning with you, Noose?
Yeah,
I feel like you.
Ogden, you're slipping, bud.
Oh yeah, I'm slipping. Okay, sure.
You're slipping.
Sure. Yeah.
Just so we can get everybody in on this.
That's what I'm going for.
Yep. Leah and Ash, you guys are kind of on the deck of the ship with Kelwyn and Monkfish, kind of staring out at the swamp the ship has been parked in, essentially. Leah, you've gathered a couple bit of the swamp vegetation that's kind of been growing around the edge of the swamp, and you've kind of just stored it away. Nothing really stand out. It's just some red kelp and some really weird pink mushrooms. And Ash, you kind of just been keeping a close eye on Joseph, considering he died not too long ago today, or technically yesterday, because you all have woken up. Oh, that reminds me, Ash. Mm-hmm. You feel a little more spry today, though. You feel good. And when you come up above the deck, Monkfish and Kellen both give you strange looks.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Monkfish kind of looks at you and goes, "How are you feeling?"
Good. Why?
It might not be nothing, but
It might not be nothing, but that means it might be something.
It might be nothing.
But it might be something. Go ahead and tell me, what is it?
Do you remember how you made that deal with that weird jester-looking person?
I'm very aware, yes.
You look a little older today.
How much older?
A decade. 11 years is my guess.
Run to the nearest mirror I can find, probably in the captain's quarters.
You pull it up, and yeah, you've definitely aged about 11 years.
I focus on it and just go. See the crow's feet and the wrinkles and stuff. He just leans in.
Oh, sorry, 12 years. Because the deal was you lost 12 years off your life.
Yeah. He just leans in, looks, and just goes, all right, all right. And then just
yeah,
de-age myself real quick.
appearance.
Turn around.
Yes, your age has
Yes.
gone up 12 years.
Turn around. All right, let's just not mention that to anybody. We don't need to. We don't need to.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about it.
Nope, that's good.
I feel good though. I feel good.
Yeah, you. Oh man, let's. At least it wasn't in the opposite direction. Imagine if you de-aged.
That would be bad.
Oh. And Leah, what'd you find? That's Monkfish. He's like, what'd you find? Leah. Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this kelp. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Kelp? You haven't seen kelp before?
No, the specific hue of it, it's not so much as red as it is burgundy. And normally you don't get that in the swamp-like setting. You get it more in acidic settings, more earthy, more deserty. So this is very interesting how the genetic structure is like this here. It's very interesting.
Acidic, like aren't peat bogs acidic?
It depends on the acidity, and we are in the Feywild, and it's just very. I don't really know if this is peat or not, Ash. Like, this is just so interesting to me. And these mushrooms?
Leah, as you look up after describing these mushrooms and seaweed or kelp, you see Monkfish just kind of just wandered off.
Oh, okay.
Kelwin's like, that's very interesting though. I find it interesting.
Right? It's just so neat.
And as you're all kind of like talking, an owl kind of like Russ kind of lands on the side of the ship and says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Never getting used to that. I'm never getting used to that.
Oh, hello.
He kind of tilts his head at
Russ.
Ash because, oh no, never mind. Just kind of looks at you guys all. How you doing? How'd you sleep?
Good. What's up?
Ogden sent me to get you. Something happened.
What happened?
He's dead.
What? Wait, no. Wait. Where in the Feywild? I want to say you're lying, but I
am
don't.
lying. It's just
Okay.
something happened. They're at the Rose Court, and it's kind of important.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Kelwin,
We'll be there in a jiff.
Kelwin and Monkfish go, hey, don't worry, Ash. We can stay and look after Joseph.
All right. Keep a close eye on him.
Kelwin's like, I could cast Hallow on the ship.
Wouldn't that make it so Henry couldn't?
Right.
And you?
Right. And well, I'm not technically undead.
All right. Okay. All right.
Technically,
All
my
right.
father was undead. My mother was a human.
Okay. All right.
Don't know how it works, but here I am.
Okay. Real quick, during this past day, there is two things Ash would like to do.
Sure.
Is there extra map paper on this ship?
Mm-hmm.
Like a really, really big piece of paper?
Sure.
Okay, Ash is gonna get one of those and roll it up, or like fold it up, and then he's also gonna take his portable hole and go down and just fill it up with swamp water.
Okay. You just get down off the boat, dunk it in the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then I'll fold that back up and put it in his pack.
Leah,
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Leah, anything that you would have done during the night to prepare for whatever?
She would have just made
Also-
sure she had her lavender downstairs,
Okay.
have a nice good sleep, and just
Yeah.
making sure all of the plants she like nicely pressed in like a book or something in her bag.
Okay. And just in case you guys haven't marked it off yet, I think I might have done it for you guys. You guys did get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh,
So-
perfect.
Even the guys, yeah, and everyone who slept in the Rose Court as well. All right. So yeah, Monkfish kind of just pulls out his pipe, sparks it, and just goes, "Yeah, everything's gonna be fine. Just it's the Feywild. Like, what's the worst that can happen?" Sorry, Joseph. And Kelvin kind of walks over to Ash and kind of whispers into Ash's ear. I imagine you want us to keep the whole facade and keep the truth that he died from him, right? He doesn't exactly know he died, remember?
Yeah, if he hasn't figured that out, don't tell him. That's
Cool.
not some trauma. That's not extra trauma that he needs. Yeah.
Perfect. I can do that. If Monkfish tries anything, I'll turn him into something unnatural.
I like that. I like you. I'm glad you're back.
Me too, actually. Last time I saw you, you got taken over by a clown, so it's nice to see you again.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention. I understand you did what I asked and got the ship out of there and just like sailed away and
Yep.
carried out all my. Yeah, thank you for that. All right. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been 2 years. Well,
No, well, for me,
sort of. For me too, actually.
All right. Well, but you've been dead, so
Yeah. Well,
weird times. All right.
it's a Feywild. Stay safe. Don't talk to anybody. Don't take any deals. You've already did that. But anyways, and he sits down on the crate and just kind of pulls out his little flask and starts sipping on it. Joseph, just stay close. Okay. He kind of just sits down between Kelwyn and Monkfish.
All right, Leah, you ready to go?
Yes, let's go. And she just like carrying her staff and she's like going down first.
It's a new dawn. You can roll the charges again on that staff. If you want.
That's right. I should have.
D4 plus 1.
Jeez, come on. 4 total.
Right, you should be close to that full. You two start like walk down the ship and start to walk, following where you saw your friends kind of head off in. You can see blood kind of in the grass. It looks like it's a day old or so.
Well, that's probably not good.
Leah?
There's some feathers on the ground around it.
Would Leah know what those feathers are from?
Nature check.
Ooh, nat 20.
Nice. Owl
So
bear.
24.
Those are owl bear feathers.
She just kind of like takes one in her hand. She just goes to Ash. Ah, an owl bear. I hope. Oh no. I hope they didn't try to fight it. You know, they can be quite territorial, especially if they have young around. She just like puts it in her bag.
Okay. With that survival check, you can see footprints that look very like humanoid footprints, kind of heading to the north.
Ah, looks like they went this way, Ash.
All right.
So you a little apprehensive about seeing Noose?
We're seeing Noose?
Well, we might see Noose.
Oh, well, you know.
The Rose Quartz, that's Ogden said.
All right, yes. I'm trying to remember what Ash knows and what he doesn't.
Yeah, Ash was told about the scrying too on Noose, and that's kind of.
Oh, that's right. We had the screen. Yeah. We'll just see what happens when we see him.
The two of you keep walking,
Mhm.
and eventually you come to a clearing. You pass this den. You can kind of hear mewing and growling sounds inside of it. You just push past. Leah, you know that to be.
Let's not stop there.
You know that to be an owl bear den, Leah. And you guys keep walking. You eventually come to a clearing. It's a rather large clearing. In the middle of this clearing is just a lone stump. Leah, you don't see anybody sitting on the stump. However, Ash, you see somebody sitting on the stump.
All right.
You see that the jester, Pipshin, that you made a deal with, kind of just smiling. Not smiling because you can't see under the mask. Tilting his head and just looking at you and just kicking his legs back and forth.
Morning.
He just goes and disappears.
That's not unsettling.
What was unsettling, Ash?
Nothing. The place is playing tricks on me. Let's just keep walking.
Oh, okay.
You guys start walking through the clearing, and you get close to the stump. And you can see written on the stump, it says, "Communion stump, no touching."
Wait, do either of them speak the language it was in?
Oh, correct. You just see goblin carved into the stump.
Unless either of them speaks Goblin. I'm not trying to make a correction. I just
I don't
used
think
the
they do.
spell.
I don't think they do.
Nope.
So you just see words carved into the stump in a language you don't recognize.
Still only touched in it.
And the top of this stump has a hinged lid.
You know, I do very much appreciate the wood they used for this.
Isn't it just what you mean? The stump?
Well, no, they had to choose which tree to cut down.
Look, we're in the middle of the clearing, right?
Yeah, and there's just a lone stump in the middle of this clearing.
So
mean, I
it must
feel
be
like-
a very important wood.
I guess so.
They wouldn't just use any wood for a stump like this, would they?
I mean, what's it for, though?
I don't know.
For all we know, this could just be the shitter.
Do you have to go to the bathroom, Ash? I can turn around if you need
No,
me
I mean,
to.
not at the moment. I wasn't saying I needed to. I was just saying that's what it could be.
Is
What do
Rex
you wanna-
guiding them? Like, could he just like tell them what this is, or is he just letting
Oh.
them try to figure it
Icarus,
out?
as soon as he told them, he's gone. He flies back.
okay.
He flew back to Ogden.
I imagine he might be seeing them like from high up, kind of going,
Mhm.
"Oh, brother, they're gonna get trapped."
And he just flies back to the Rose Court. You guys can kind of see Icarus just fly ahead back towards the direction you're headed.
Anyway, Icarus went that way, so that's probably.
I feel like we should follow Icarus.
Yeah.
All right. How close do you guys get to the stump to walk around it?
Well, we would have had to gotten close to see
Cool,
there's
that's
something
right.
written on it.
You're both pulled up into the air by invisible snares.
What is this?
Oh, this is very interesting. Huh. You know, you see the world from a whole new perspective like this.
And yeah, you're about 20 feet up. Strength checks to try to get get to your snare.
I think I can do something.
Okay.
There it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, you'll have to tell me how to do that because I spent a whole episode just like this.
So yeah, you're both hanging upside down. If you want to try to get out of the snare, it's a strength check
All right,
because you're technically restrained.
I'll roll the strength check.
He'll try, but
Oh, nat 20!
Nice.
Let's see. Strength. Roll that on the character sheet. I got a 14.
14. All right, Leah, you just and you untie the snare. You drop 20 feet but land on your feet. Ash, that does not succeed.
Was it strength or was it athletics? Like just straight strength? Or?
Strength saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, saving. Oh, wait, was it a saving throw?
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, if it was a saving throw, then there's another 4 on that, and that's an 18.
Okay, that beats the DC by 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you drop 20 feet and you just land on your back. Just
Oh!
Oh,
Ugh.
you okay, Ash?
Leah
I'm
just like
doing all right.
kneels. Leah like kneels beside him and like just kind of like tries to like help him sit up.
Icarus you can see Icarus kind of circle around. He lands on the stump. You come in?
Hey there.
We were a little preoccupied there for a second, Icarus.
All right, you coming?
Yes,
Working
we're
on it.
coming.
Watch where you step.
Gee,
And he-
thanks.
And he gets back into the air.
So unhelpful.
And you guys keep walking past the stump. Okay. You guys start walking ahead, and you eventually kind of come out into this like open plain area, and you can see the front gates of the Rose Court, and to the far west, you can see the mountains that you had gone up the last time you were here.
No, I don't.
Henry would know. Leah, you recognize those mountains. So you can kind of determine that, hey, this swamp was like when you were coming out originally towards those mountains, there was that forest that was to the east. This is that forest, and you're currently walking out of that forest towards the front gates of the Rose Court. And the gates are currently ensnared in rose vines.
Oh wow! And Leah like gets up to the roses. Like, what are they like? All red, or are they like?
Different
Any
colors.
specific
Black,
colors?
gold, red, blue, purple.
Leah starts like snipping some
Dexterity
off.
saving throw.
That's a sweet, sweet 7.
7. The roses just shoot out and then snare you, and you basically get cocooned up in these vines.
Oh, how the turntables.
And Marion kind of looks over at Ogden from inside at the breakfast table and says, "We have visitors."
Yeah, you want me to go get them?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mama. Love you so much.
I love you too.
The goddess I worship. Ha ha! Be cool. Ah!
And you go
Good
outside.
check.
You can see Ash kind of standing outside the gates looking up, and Leah's kind of cocooned up in the rose vines.
Well, good morning. Good morning.
Oh,
Hey, how's it going?
Ogden.
Oh yeah, let's see if we can get Leah down. Well met, Hale. Well met. Let's get her down.
I just wanted to pick some flowers. It's all I wanted to do.
I have so many ingredients for you. Like, ooh, you gotta talk to my mom. She's got so many ingredients. Oh yeah.
At this point, Marion walks out and says, "Oh, that."
Oh yeah, Mama.
And she kind of speaks in Elvish, and she says, "You can let her go," in Elvish. And the vines kind of just set Leah down. And then the gates just open. Just.
Do you guys see how powerful my mom is now?
That's real cool.
I'm not mad about
That's
it.
not of my design. That's his.
I have lukewarm feelings about that.
Are there like grounds to the rose court? Is it like?
Yeah, it's like a bunch. There's like a garden. There's a lake out back. There's a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Leah just goes up to Ogden's mom and just like, Miss Spoon, and just gives her a hug.
She hugs you back and pats you on top of the head.
Oh,
Go right on in. Breakfast is still a little warm, I guess.
breakfast. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Boone.
Oh yeah, this is my mother,
We've met
Mary.
before.
This is
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, on Silver.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, that's right. That's right. Way back. That's right.
Yeah.
Good to see you again,
Episode
Mrs. Boone.
like 25.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Way back. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's it's a horrible memory for me. It's when I really shit the bed and let her go off to the Feywild with an archfey. So that's a nightmare for me. But hey, you know what? Hey, here we are. We're living a life. Mistakes happen.
Well, she looks at Ash. Watch your step. And she turns around and walks inside.
All right. Hey, Ogden. Quick question.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Is Noose in there?
And super pissed. Yes, both of those things.
Great.
Yeah. Do you want me to
We-
broker a meeting?
Yeah, I was gonna say the garden over there probably looks like a good spot. I'll just
I
wait.
wouldn't. You know what? I want to roll a perception check on just if there's any general traps in that area.
You get the idea since Marion kind of tends to the garden a lot on her own, there's probably no traps there.
Okay. Are there any trees or anything around
there's
there?
a huge tree that looks like it has strawberry-looking eggplants. They look like eggplants, but they have the outer exterior that looks like a strawberry.
That's super cool.
So yeah, eggplant shaped, but they look like a strawberry in terms of like the skin and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Eggberries.
Little season. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I would love to cook with that or make a pie out of it. That sounds awesome. Ash, do you want me to be here as a silent broker, or do you want this moment alone?
That might be a good idea. If it goes well, you can always like.
I can dip.
Yeah,
anytime.
yeah.
Great. Well, good luck to both of us. And so he heads in. If you want to head to the garden, I'll go in.
While Noose and I are alone, can I just do something real quick?
Yeah.
Hey Noose, you wanna check out a new trick I learned?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the drift globe and I'm just gonna whisper, Ogden, and have it light up with the light spell. Huh?
Wait, is that a joke?
No, it's like I can do this. Like this is something I can do.
The Drift Globe used to be Mordecai's.
Right.
This is a different one.
No, this is a different one. It's a different
It's a
one.
different one.
Does it look the same?
All drift globes look the same.
Yeah.
It's a
But
different one.
Eclipse knows it's a different
That
one.
one.
This doesn't.
Which one?
Wait,
Yeah, that's
wait.
a
Hey,
fun
I got-
one.
Wait,
I don't think it is.
canon wise, I think I did inherit it from Mordecai, and
That's
then
right. That's
gifted
right.
it-
Sorry, it is
gifted it
Mordecai's.
during Wynocton
That's
to
right.
Eclipse.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Mordecai's
I thought we got
father.
it-
Mordecai's father gave it to you guys because.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
It's been down a
Ooh.
chain.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought we didn't we get a new
Ooh.
one in. I thought we got a new one in like the Dragon Horde or
The-
something. I could be.
Oh
completely
shit, we
mistaken.
might have.
There is a new
No.
one. Hold on.
I got this before
No.
the Dragon
No,
Horde because I
guys.
used it for the
No.
fight.
Oh, that's right.
Guys,
Yeah.
there has only been one Drift Globe this whole game,
Yeah.
Okay.
and I have been keeping track of it. I know that the one that Eclipse has was Mordecai's.
Oh,
There's a
we're
specific
thinking of an orb of devastation. That was in the Dragon's
Yes.
Horde.
Oh, that was that orb. That's right.
So yeah,
Very
so
different orbs.
Yep, that is Mordecai's orb. Drift globe.
It's a beta one. It's a different one.
Oh yeah.
that's gonna be
And-
a deception
and if we-
roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
deception check against
For sure.
against Noose's insight.
Ooh, charisma. Oh shit.
Oh
That
no.
did not roll where I wanted it to go. It just stuck to my thumb and rolled. But I'm gonna keep it because it did land straight. Okay. All right. Cool. Deception. Well, I am proficient in it, so the lowest I can roll without rolling a natural one is a 17.
It's got a 25.
Damn.
Insight.
Yeah, Noose, it's Mordecai's.
That's really nice Eclipse.
And I can also do one more thing if we go outside.
Ogden Boone is inside.
I'm going at
Ogden,
going
so
out to the-
Ogden Boone wouldn't have gotten in yet. Leah,
Yeah.
because Leah was just ready to go in first. Leah walked in, so Leah comes
Yeah,
in
with-
just now with Ogden.
with Marion and ingredients,
Yep.
and like I'm trying to like help Leah go. Oh yeah, mom's got a ton of ingredients. You should. Oh, the potatoes. I read a book on it. Those potatoes that she has.
I'll
Oh,
show it to you
interesting.
later.
Feywild potatoes, Ogden. Ooh, those must make for such a scrumptious bisque in the evening.
So Leah,
Oh yeah.
Noose, you're talking to Eclipse with Drift Globe, and you see Leah, Marion, and Ogden kind of start walking in.
When Leah sees like Noose, she just like telepathically to Ogden, just like, did you give him the letter?
Does Ogden get to respond telepathically?
And she just looks at
No.
him.
Not with this.
Gonna get a look at her and go.
Very obviously.
Out of nowhere, though, for
No.
everybody else's sake, just
Anime thumbs up. Just
yeah. Yeah, it's got the whole like background and everything.
He's got prestidigitation. He can do that.
Oh yeah.
You're
I
right.
actually, I'll be honest, I do not.
Oh
Oh.
wait, I thought you did.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
the one character who doesn't.
I am the only character on our
The
crew who
wizard.
does not.
The
The wizard without prestidigitation. Yes,
The
I know who
rogue
I
has
am.
it. The
Yeah.
rogue has
So-
it, guys.
so, Noose.
Henry has.
You see Leah and Ogden walking
Even
in. Ogden
Marion
just
has it.
thumbs up for some reason.
But I only look at her.
Noose looks at Leah and just kind of like a sheepish, like a weak wave.
Leo walks over to him and just like without saying anything, it like turns to a walk and then a run and then just like a hug. And then she's just like, I'm sorry, Noose. I'm sorry.
Are you alright? Are you alright?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
And she's just like keeping him in the hug.
Yeah. He's kind of like arms pinned at his sides.
Just smells like mushrooms and earth and decay, as per usual.
Yeah, that's fine with Noose.
Yeah.
I was all your other druids?
Well, I got an upgrade to my staff from the Fungal Lich.
Yeah,
And,
that
like,
looks pretty wicked.
she,
Pretty
like,
cool.
Pulls back, just like, look at this skull on it. I thought you'd really like it.
Yeah,
and,
it
like,
looks
she like
really
swings
neat.
it a bit.
It's
I like it.
It's a really like human-y skull.
That looks really cool. But is Noose picking up anything negative coming out of it?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks really neat. That looks really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a good one.
I'm so glad you do, Noose.
So, Noose,
Yeah.
can you come up to the garden with me real quick?
Mama?
Yeah, sure.
Ogden,
Mama?
Ogden, you come too.
Yeah. Can I try giving a note to Eclipse, or trying to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to do a sleight of hand, or just like a?
Depends how you're doing it.
You doing it the Eclipse way or the Ogden Boone way?
Oh, it's clearly the Ogden Boone way, which is like hide and help. That's all. Because I don't think I have enough time to even scroll anything else. Because I want them to have a private moment, but like if shit goes down, I don't
Yeah. So
want people to be.
Ogden
It just comes out of the bushes.
Ogden just hands you a note saying hide and help.
We'll just walk. Oh yeah, Mama, coming, Mama. Love you, Mama.
Marion leads
Coming.
Noose and Ogden outside the front door, and into the garden. And
I'm gonna. A few minutes later, I'm gonna pull Leah after me and say, "Very quiet."
Well, Leah's good.
I'm not gonna leave Leah in there by herself.
That's fair, but Leah's never quiet.
But we were having such a good breakfast.
Is Henry
Right, then
following?
you stay here. Don't move.
Just gonna sit there and enjoy the breakfast.
Yeah.
What's Baxter doing?
Breakfast with
What's
Henry.
Baxter doing?
Comes down, sees Leah in the.
I'm curious what Baxter's doing upstairs.
Yeah, Cabe called it. There it is.
Oh no!
All right, just drink.
I feel like that's just so on brand for him to like come back down. More new people.
Baxter, as you're drinking alone, you hear a scratching sound in your book.
Oh, here we go. And he'll open it up and read it.
Okay, I'm messaging it to you.
Cool.
I don't miss these DMs. I don't miss them at all.
Okay.
Always wanted to know what's in that stupid book. Never gonna know.
All right, scratching stops. Meanwhile, everyone is getting led out into the garden, and you all see Ash just kind of standing in the garden. Yeah. The floor of the garden, like the ground of the garden's covered in leaves and rose petals just all over the place. You can see Ash just standing there.
I'm gonna hide in one of the bushes.
Okay, stealth check. Marion is leading Noose and Ogden kind of towards Ash.
Mhm.
Fuck. Not one.
That one.
The dice tell a story.
You step on something really loud and squishy. It sounds like a crunch too. You all kind of look back, and you all look back and you see Eclipse stepped on a frog.
Alex looks at her.
And you look over and you see Eclipse, Leah, and Eclipse and Leah kind of just standing there. Look down at the dead frog.
He didn't even get a chance to roll one.
Nope.
Did she?
Eclipse, how could you kill that frog?
And like Lee just kind of like takes it into her hands and it's just like, it's okay,
It's
little
squished.
guy.
Its guts are like kind of hanging out of its mouth.
It's okay. Your circle ended too soon, but it's okay.
Icarus kind of lands on your shoulder. Are you gonna use that?
And Leah just like puts it up to him so he can eat it.
Yeah, he just and then flies up into a branch of a tree and starts eating the frog.
That's the cycle for you.
And yeah, Marion, Ogden, and Noose start to approach Ash.
Am I ready in action?
Yeah, sure.
Cat, should I DM you this action, or should I just tell you what it is?
You can DM it me. For the sake of this,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Question. I'm not actually hiding, am I? I'm just like
No, you got a
standing out in the
natural.
open.
You got a natural one. Oh yeah.
Right. I'm just gonna go back inside.
Okay. You just turn around and walk back inside. Leah, what are you doing?
Sup, Ash? Goes
Kinda like
steps
right
up, right?
outside.
Sup, Ash? Goes back inside.
Like from the others, like you like got 3 steps out, stepped on the
Yeah.
frog, and just turned around.
He steps on the frog and goes like. And
Rib crunch.
He's just like,
Ah,
Leah
Alright.
just like follows Eclipse back inside, and she's just like, I thought you said you wanted us to be quiet. What happened to that plan? Like very
well-
audibly, just like
you guys, yeah. So you guys see Henry eating at the table.
Destiny sees it a different way. Let's go talk to Henry.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Henry,
hello,
and just
Henry.
start shoving bacon into her mouth.
Okay. Doesn't taste like pork. You can't really place it.
So, Carnival.
bacon.
What's up?
So, when Henry eats food and like.
Oh, we're not
Liz
doing
goes
this
to
again. We're not
sit
doing
next
this
to
again.
him,
Okay.
she's just like, so. When Henry eats.
No. We're not doing this
raw
again. We're not doing.
bacon, Do you taste anything? Do you like it?
This is uncomfortable already.
Have you enjoyed eating?
No, you need to chew. You need to chew it more. What are you doing?
Yeah. So yeah, in the garden, Ash, Ogden, Marion, and Noose. Well, this is exciting.
yeah, what's going on?
Hi, how's it going?
What are we doing here?
Saying hello?
Noose hasn't looked at him yet.
Okay.
He's asking everyone else.
So, I guess what he said, saying hello.
There's an Ogden Boone, sheepish look at Noose, like the optimistic half up and then defeated half down look, and then back at everyone else, kind of like hands open, kind of a. I'm trying to, because I know that this particular stream goes to podcast. I'm trying to verbally explain the look that is happening. It's the really optimistic and then kind of on the down nod, just a exhale of,
Okay.
this is gonna be weird. And then
Yeah,
just
Noose just looks up at both the other 2 people here, and then looks at Ash, and then just walks forward and says, Ash.
As you walk forward and say Ash, you feel the ground give away underneath you, and you fall into a hole full of swamp water. Just whoosh.
Sam, you dick.
Ash is gonna kneel down at the edge of the hole.
that's a hold person of that act of
All right.
aggression.
Yeah, sure. Ash, wisdom saving throw as you approach the hole.
I
No,
mean-
don't roll it. Don't roll it. It's a 4,
Okay.
so it fails.
You're paralyzed. Held person just. And since you're paralyzed, you can't talk.
I rush over to help Noose out of the hole.
Okay, you pull him out.
No.
Nope.
You might reach your hand down in there, but Noose.
Well, I'm gonna try and fish for you. Whether I'm going to attempt to fish for you, whether you want to, or I'm going to attempt to fish. You can swim down lower if you want, but I'm going to attempt to fish.
Noose is grabbing at Ash to pull him in.
All right.
I'm paralyzed, so
I have to double check something.
Oh, this is gonna get real dirty real quick.
Pulling
Jumping in.
Ash in. He's paralyzed. You know what? I'll say you can just do it automatically. You just. You
yeah, I
pull him
fail the. I think I just failed the
No,
strength save.
oh yeah, paralyzed. Yeah. So yeah, you're incapacitated. So you just pull him into the water. Just. And he's paralyzed, so he's just like drowning.
Mama, if you got water breathing, cast it now.
I don't.
Jump in.
Ogden jumps in.
Jump in to try and put a leg between these two fucking dogs.
I'm paralyzed. I just.
No, I know.
Oh,
I understand that there is one that is smaller and more fierce in this fight, but
Ogden, I mean,
someone was
Noose is
aggressive
just getting
first.
out. Noose is just getting out. He's not
Great.
doing anything, like, he's just getting out now.
Yeah, great. Then I'm gonna go down and push him out of it.
Okay. Ash is paralyzed, rolling around on the ground.
I'm not even rolling. I'm just laying there.
Yeah, no, he's.
I really want to do something, but
I
can't.
Yeah, you guys don't know this is happening.
I mean, well, then I want to look at Noose and see what's happening with him. What's he doing?
Oh wait, I get to save at the end of each round, don't I?
Every
yes.
6 seconds, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
So
been
has it
more
been-
than 6. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
for
should I
sure.
just roll a couple?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I if there had to be a strength check, that would have been
Yeah.
tough.
14?
Nope.
Okay. So was that more than one or just one?
2 for now.
Okay. 8.
Nope.
Nope. So what's happening with this?
He's sitting there, crisscross, applesauce.
Well, you've got 6 seconds to say what you want until this ding dong might try and get out again.
You guys
What do you wanna
see
say?
Ash kind of levitate in the air a little bit, get turned kind of vertical where his head is facing down, and just slowly gets dunked into the portable hole, just his head under the water.
Son of a bitch, Noose, why? And I jump back.
And Noose, you kind of just see Pipshin holding Ash by his ankles and just dipping him into the portable hole, just dunk, dunk,
Ugh.
dunk, dunk,
Try,
dunk.
and I'm trying to do that like at the pool thing, but it really ends up being that weird like up and down thing where it just makes it all worse in the pool. But I'm trying to help. I'm like,
And
this
then-
is unhelpful.
and
What's
then-
happening,
and then-
Noose?
And then Pipshin kind of looks at you, Noose, and kind of goes, and disappears, and Ash just drops into the portable hole again. Just
So I'm gonna try and push him out again if I can.
Okay, you can. Another wisdom save, Ash.
What's your save DC?
You gotta beat a 16.
Oh boy, I have a +0.
Yeah.
No, that's a 9.
And hold person lasts for what, a minute?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a minute. So we've had
Oh,
3 checks.
it'd definitely be done by now.
Okay, I was
Okay,
saying,
okay.
we've had 3
So
checks.
Ash,
but
you get
yeah,
pushed
yeah.
out of the hole, and you're just like, you feel the paralysis end.
Ugh. I was about to say before someone paralyzed me.
You're welcome.
No, not you're welcome. I was about to say something to make that better, and you just made the whole thing worse.
Yeah.
I was about to
Oh.
say, you just got pranked, Hail Pipshin.
Yeah, I shit the bed on this one, guys. It's not my day. It's not my day. Not my day. I back up about 20 feet.
That was an attempt at saying hello the way he would. I was trying a thing here.
My bad.
So hi, hello.
Hey. How far away is everyone else?
Marion's about 5 feet away.
Yeah, I'm 20.
5
I'm 20
feet?
Yeah, she's right up close.
I'm 20 feet back.
So, What's going on?
Oh, not much. Just sold my soul to Pipshin like yesterday morning.
Yeah, I heard someone died.
Yeah. Yeah. Kid that we've got on board.
Yeah. Your servant.
Yeah.
Noose knows who
That's-
Joseph. Noose knows who Joseph is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Noose is there.
Mhm.
Yeah, you remember Joseph. Still
Yeah.
the best paid member of the crew.
And for that reason, he's kind of working like a valet. I shouldn't jump in.
Honestly, I haven't had him do anything lately. Beside the point.
I heard you guys don't have, everybody's a captain now.
Yeah. We abolished the single captain system and made everybody a captain of something. So the whole ship is working together.
Ah.
Well, that
I
was
suppose it... Go ahead.
no, that was Ogden's idea.
So I guess you've kind of lowered your standards for what a captain is now? Or no?
Well, more we diffuse the responsibility so no one person is. We kind of less lowered the standards and more lowered the rank of captain for what it can do, I guess. Spread it out a little piece to everybody.
That was a nice prank.
Thanks. I've was thinking of it pretty much all day yesterday. I mean,
I
I
don't-
was gonna do it to like Ogden or something, but the opportunity didn't come up.
Yeah, how'd you hide it?
Oh, so he'll go over. It's like shredded now. He's like, there's this big piece of map paper I used that I laid out, and I set rocks down at the corners to hold it, and then really thin, so you just fall right through it. And I covered that in like the leaves and stuff.
Wait, but where was the hole?
Oh,
Did I fall through paper?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh.
It was just like a layer of paper covered in leaves. It was just.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked for like the big giant sheet of map paper. Yeah, and then just my portable hole here, just fold it back up.
Neat. Marilyn, can we have a minute?
Of course. She kind of steps away about a good 30 feet.
I'm essentially a shadow over here. It's 20 feet away.
What do you... I don't know. I don't really like much about you.
Me? Marion?
No, you were supposed to give us a minute. That was directed at me. Just, would you
Oh, sorry. And she...
pardon us, ma'am?
I thought you were talking to me. And she... Oh. And she... Yeah, holy. And she got to go joins Ogden. Ogden, let's go over here for a minute. Let's look at these egg berries.
Yeah, of course. Looking at egg berries. That's exactly what I'm doing, Mom. Eyes just still on those two,
So yeah, Noose and Ash, you're alone.
but still 20 feet away. Just this.
I don't like very much about you, but I think we can both agree we don't really like everyone else butting into to our little thing that we've got right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he'll like walk a little bit further away and gesture him to follow him.
Walk after.
Okay.
Marion stops Ogden from following.
So, all I really get from you, Ash, is that you like fighting and you like stuff that's worth a lot of gold. And I don't know if that's because you grew up with like a whole bunch of stuff and I don't understand you, okay?
Well, what's there you want to understand?
I mean, what is there anything else? Because if there isn't, I'll give you all my gold and we can have a fight, and then we can call it good.
You know, I guess I mean, before I got possessed, I guess I mean, yeah, I liked fighting and I liked gold, but I mean, mostly I was just trying to be my own person. There was a whole thing.
That's kind of weird to do when you switch faces all the time.
Yeah, that's yeah. For a while, the only face I couldn't take was mine. There was a whole thing. I don't know if we went over this. My dad knew about it. I couldn't go back to my family. I was homeless for a while. They didn't believe who I was. I went to my own funeral, and I realized that my life up until that point had kind of amounted to nothing. I was a shit person, a waste of skin. I could have died that day, and nothing would have been much different.
I can make your skin worth something.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. So I was, back at the beginning, I was really into, trying to make a name for myself, not for my family. But after the possession thing happened and everything, and, being possessed by a false god, and now all this with coming back and there's a devil trying to take over the world and everything, I'm kind of, I don't know what I like, what I like anymore, what I'm about. I'm kind of just going day to day at this point, trying to, do what I can to fix all the mess we've made. One of the things yesterday when Joseph died, and Ashel let himself go back to his normal face.
And you can see he's aged about 12 years.
It took about 12 years off my life, but I guess the thought there is that doesn't really matter, because after this, I don't really see myself living that long. I'm kind of just here to do a job, perform a function, and that's all I've got right now. So, yeah, I used to like money and fights because it was fights were a way to prove myself, and money was a way to have a tangible show of, what I had done, what I had gained. Now really all I'm about is keeping these people alive and making sure there's a world after all this.
Okay. So that was the switch that happened there. Accidentally kill somebody. I accidentally killed somebody, and you, in your mind, were like, "We need to keep everybody alive," and that was what changed, or what?
Well, I mean, that and like the stakes were pretty. No, not gonna lie, the stakes are pretty high now with the whole thing, and apparently, from what it seems like, the more places we go, it seems like we're it for fixing this. For some reason, it feels like there should be more qualified people, but I guess it just frustrates me when I see us as the last hope for the world, and especially the person in charge seemed to me it was making that harder.
I'm just gonna cast Modify Memory.
On Ash?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. What saving throw is that?
Wisdom.
5.
Are there what are the components of that? Are they verbal, somatic? What's the?
I mean, we got
Verbal
far
and
enough away that you guys can't hear.
Yeah, they're really far.
I can't hear, but I'm still looking at you, dudes.
Vocal and somatic.
Oh,
Okay.
I figured the garden had like hedges and stuff that was.
Oh,
Anyway.
did you guys dip? I'm just.
Yeah.
I
They
was.
dipped. Marion held you
Okay.
back.
Great. If they got far enough away that I can't tell, then yeah.
You can't.
I just wanted to. I was. There's no way I'm not keeping an eye on that
Nope.
implosive crew.
So, modify memory.
Noose is going to pretty much implant the memory of our conversation as Ash, and Noose doesn't know any of this, but he's going to make Ash think that he told Noose all of his secrets. Noose won't know them, but he's making Ash think that he told Noose all of his secrets, and that they're good now. They're buds, and that after talking with Noose, you feel like as if you have a stronger purpose and drive to protect the crew. Pretty much building on what you said truthfully. That was something you were doing, and he's pretty much reinforcing that because he still doesn't quite trust you, but he's making it so that even if he thinks you were lying, what you want, like, he's trying to make it true in case you're not telling the truth. But as a side effect, he's gonna make you think that you told him all of your secrets as well. And yeah, as the spell ends, Noose is just kind of goes to give you a hug.
Real quick, for modify memory, can you see a memory that you're modifying? Like, does it also work like a detect thoughts too at the same time?
What do you mean?
I'm pulling it up.
So, like, when you are modifying Ash's memory of like
Mhm.
what's happening right now,
Yeah.
can you basically also see what he's thinking at the right now? Like, can you see his version of this memory as you're doing digging? Because I know modify memory.
No,
is like you're
I'm only setting the parameters of your memory. I'm allowing Ash's mind to fill in the gaps.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, is Ash immune to the charmed condition? Because modify memory does charm the creature.
I don't think he is. No.
Okay.
Let me check. Nope, no condition immunities.
Okay.
Immune to psychic or resistant to psychic damage, but not
Okay.
immune to anything. I just realized that means that Ash is gonna assume that Noose knows his secrets, and he's gonna start talking to him about stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as
like he's pretty much creating a situation where we're buds now.
so with
I like this
that-
idea. Noose is just like, I get the sense that you might be trying to apologize. I'm just gonna make it so you think you did a good job.
So with that, we're gonna go to a quick break.
Okay.
So we'll be back here in about 5 to 10 minutes, and I will remember to mute myself this time.
We love you, Justin.
Hi, everybody. We are back after a break. Noose and Ash standing alone in this garden, looking at each other. Noose having cast Modify Memory on Ash to make him think that his apology was good and that he told Noose all of his secrets.
Mm-hmm. And we're best friends now.
Mm-hmm. Two of you are sitting there. Marion's kind of holding Ogden back to prevent him from doing anything.
It's more of a like tiptoes, but there's no like batting her hands away, but it's just kind of a tippy toes at a parade style, like looking over hedges, is trying to. Everything cool.
I'd like to sneak up on Ogden after finishing my mouthful of bacon.
Stealth check.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Against Ogden's passive perception. Actually, against everyone's passive perception, because you'd have to like come around and be in eyesight of everyone.
Mm-hmm. 26.
26.
Beats mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
You
gonna tap Ogden.
You use like some of the hedges and you kind of crawl through the hedge and get
I
behind
learned
Ogden.
my lesson from last time. I keep a wide eye out for any frogs, and I tiptoe up behind Ogden.
Okay.
Oh, Eclipse.
Hey, how's it going?
They're both still alive.
Well, that's better than I expected.
Yeah, I thought there'd be more tomfoolery. I can't quite. They seem to be fine. There's a hug.
Grappling.
They're grappling. I run over.
Okay.
Ogden, no! I'm gonna pull him back.
Contested strength check. Contested strength check.
Oh.
But for both of us,
Yep.
opposed strength.
Oh no.
It's not great over here.
5. Wait,
11.
No, check is 4.
Oh. Yeah, it's an
You
11.
guys are just noodle arming each
Ogden,
other.
Just a
you-
couple of limp noodles.
Ogden,
Just
you wiggle out and you run over.
And I go chasing after him.
Okay. Marion's like, oh god, and she hurries after too.
I just run up on him.
And
Be cool!
Noose is just like, shh, they're coming.
real quick. Sorry, real quick. I just wanted to. I know you said you were, but I wanted to, real quick. So you're cool with all the stuff I told you? Like all of that's good with you?
We'll talk later, but it was good.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure because I figured you wouldn't be okay with a lot of that.
I'm really not, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, okay, all right.
Be cool! You guys, be cool!
Didn't get back here. Let them have their moment.
Their moment's fine. They're grappling.
I'm so
See,
much
that was-
faster than you. And trying to tackle Ogden.
Just crawling towards you. Be cool!
Ogden, we were hugging.
Marianne just face palms as hard as she can, and then swats both Eclipse and Ogden on the back of the head as hard as she can. Just
Mama!
both of you inside now.
Give some
Fine.
spoon.
Marion Boone is feisty when she's feeling healthy.
She is very...
So,
Inside.
breakfast clean up then?
Going. Yeah. Dibs on
Alright.
drying.
Eclipse, I was gonna say I'll wash you dry. Perfect.
Great.
And
I like when my hands get a little pruny. It's kind of
Noose,
fun.
Noose kind of
And
pulls
like I'm
away
really
from Ash.
old.
Mm-hmm.
Noose kind of pulls away from Ash and says, yeah, she's not one to cross.
I'm getting that impression. So is now a good time to show you that thing I told you about, or should I show you that later?
He'll look around and be like, all right, yeah, shoot.
Yeah, they're gone. They're back in the rose court. Marion
Okay.
just
all right.
kind of follows them.
All right. And then Ash is gonna like kind of hunker down, get his arms out to either side, and then just shift the living armor like into view.
Oh, that's not your skin at all, is it?
So yeah, like it just kind of like morphs out of his clothes like Black Spider-Man style, and it's like he's just wearing the armor. He's not actually wearing like any other clothes. Yeah. So this was some armor that I got from this was that armor I told you about. I got from the Dragon's Horde. Yeah. And I mentioned to you, it's kind of you can't really see it. Like like kind of pull the hem of like the sleeve back a little bit, so you can see like the edge of like the hooks that are like dug into his skin all over his body. It's like, I don't know if I can get that out.
Yeah, that looks really uncomfortable.
It's not that bad. It just kind of me a little extra tired when I wake up in the morning.
Oh, you can get cranky.
It's
Yeah,
like
I used to have problems with
I think
that.
it's eating me a little bit, honestly, but like not in a bad way. Well, not in a good way, but like it'll over time nothing bad will happen. It's just like I'm just a little more drained.
That reminds
These
me.
little hooks.
Yes,
These little hooks.
Yep, I have half the. Yep,
Okay, cool.
already taken care of.
These little hooks that are embedded in him.
Mm-hmm.
Would that remind me of like I don't know, little Klingerons? Does this thing look like just full body dingle? Is that what this is looking like?
Insight
To
check.
Noose? Alright, Noose is gonna be like, hey, let me have a look at this. Open your
Alright.
eyes real wide.
All right.
Here we go. Alright. And he's gonna roll it.
The sequel to the Full Metal
20.
Alchemist.
20.
Full body dingleberry.
Possibly.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
But that's the thing, though. Like, it does good things for me. Like, it's armor, and I'm always wearing it, and like, it makes it so, like poison and like the undead type magic and brain magic. Also, just like I'm kind of good with.
Ooh, okay. Well, let's give it a test here. And he's gonna take some of his crawler mucus.
Yeah,
He's not gonna poke you. He's just gonna rub it across your skin,
All right.
and that's just it's a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Is it poison or acid? Hang on.
It's poison.
Oh, it is okay.
It's
No,
poison.
I meant my defenses. Yeah, it's poison.
Oh, sorry.
14.
Just barely.
Yeah, it succeeds.
Well, I mean, like, yeah,
It
it
succeeds.
succeeds, but yeah. Well, that's you're not locking up at all.
No, no. Like, also not. I don't have advantage. It's poison damage, not poison.
Mm-hmm.
The poison
Oh,
condition.
okay.
Yeah, that was just Ash's natural constitution.
Gotcha.
No. Yes. So it gives him resistance
nice.
to poison, necrotic, and psychic damage.
Oh, well, that's neat.
Yeah.
I believe
Like,
I believe you only had one dose of crawler mucus as well, so that's gone.
I did get some as a one of the things that dropped. So I had one. I had two of them.
Okay, so you have one more dose left.
Yeah. Cool.
right.
That's 200 gold right there.
Right. Well, so yeah. Also, so here's the thing. Normally, it just looks like this. On any other person, it would just look like this. But because I can do my face thing, Ash will like just shift his face through like half the crew before he sends it back. I can, and it's alive. I can do this, and he'll just like send it through like 5 different sets of clothes.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh
Yeah.
wait, and he goes to touch it to make sure it's like it's actually there and not an illusion.
It's actually there.
Okay, nothing happens to him when he touches it.
Nope.
Okay. I don't know, man. Kind of checks out. Why are you keeping it? Why is this the secret?
Well, so like I kind of took it when no one was looking because we I told you when we got it from the horde, it was like everyone kind of looked at it, was like, oh, that kind of looks suspect, and I was like, fuck it, what's the worst that could happen? So while no one was looking, I snuck downstairs, like I told you, I snuck downstairs the floor and put it on, and then it kind of dug its hooks in my skin, which stung a little. And I was like, oh, I don't want them to know they're right. So then I just put my clothes on over it and came upstairs, and I've just been messing with it and figuring out what I can do with it. So
Yeah.
at some point, I'll probably bring it up, but
I mean,
kind of
we're
embarrassing.
buds, so
Oh yeah.
no judgment anymore. But I mean, kind of seems like you didn't learn much from the whole crown thing.
All right. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that is that you're not wrong. I mean, like, it was just... Okay, the crown thing, I was mind-controlled, first of all. This time I wasn't. I did this one of my own free will. Does that make it worse? I think that might make it worse.
Well, right now, you got me in your corner. If anything goes nuts, you can talk to me about it, okay?
All right.
If anything that goes wrong.
All right. And, all right, how about this? Any more stupid decisions like putting on random weird armor that I find or anything, I'll run by you.
Hey, and same thing on my corner. Sometimes I make really harsh decisions in the moment too, and I've been trying to get better at that. Marion Boone, you haven't seen it yet, but she's been a drastic force for my impulses.
Oh, yeah, she seems like a drastic force, all right.
Yeah.
Just they're counting how many members of the party we have now.
Yeah, I'm counting in my head for something. Yeah.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Can you make? I forget. Can you make yourself look like other people too?
Yep.
Okay. What if
Not
I
for
made
free.
my? What do you mean?
It costs a spell.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, what if we went back and you looked like me and I looked like you, and we could prank them somehow?
That would be neat. Or we could not even be us.
Wait, when you make I forget, when you make yourself look like somebody else if they're taller than you, can you make yourself look like someone if they're taller and like, but there's like nothing up there?
I mean, only about a foot.
Oh,
Because
okay.
once you, I mean, my arms, they can't get up that high, so it doesn't quite work when you try to
all right.
grab at stuff.
Oh, I thought if you turned into me, I could be you and be like, what? Sneak attack, and then like swing something at the me you, but then like go through the upper half, so they're like but then it just goes like right through.
I do have a spell now that lets me use other people's voices.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it goes like this. And in Ash's voice he'll say thaumaturgy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean I'm not very good with voices, but I mean I can pretty much use a spell to do that.
Right. Ooh, what if who are some like way back bad guys? We could turn into some bad guys and then come in and be like, we've captured your friends outside, and if you want them, you'll have to pay ransom. Oh, that might get us attacked though.
Yeah, I think I've
Might
got a little
still
bit of Iliasine around here somewhere. And he pulls out a little vial of like the goop that was left when you killed her.
Probably minging.
Huh?
It's probably stinking.
No, he's been casting gentle repose on all of his little goodies.
Would that work on just goo though?
I mean, it works on all that stuff. I believe. I don't know.
I think it's
I mean,
specifically
it
corpses
was
and
working
body
before.
parts.
It was working before when I was doing it on that little child's finger.
Yeah, but this is goo though.
All right. Well, I mean, it's you. I don't even know what this goo is, so you can just tell me and I'll go with it.
Corpse or other remains. So yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know what other things we've left alive.
Well, do we need to have left them alive? Well, the things can come back from the dead.
Yeah, I heard that Monroe Quickson came back for a bit.
Well, I don't know if she came back because we were in hell, so that might have been her dead soul. I'm not really sure what happened there. She looked a little ghosty.
Yeah, they said that they saw her in the material plane. And she like turned to mist and stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. We got her ship now.
I'm gonna have to see that because that sounds really neat.
It's really big.
I gave the bottle away. I gave pretty much everything away except for this thing. And he pulls out the soul breaker.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. We saw another one of those night guys that we could probably use that to kill.
Oh, Here you go.
What is it's a dagger, right?
Currently.
I mean, I guess so. Thank you. I mean, I can't really do much with a dagger, but
All you gotta do is think about a different weapon, and it becomes that.
glaive.
I'm not
Nothing
sure.
happens.
You might have to attune to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm full up on attunement, pal. This might actually need to stick with you.
All right.
This Ash will just like make just the collar of his shirt turn back into the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kind of that's one thing. I can't take it off, and it takes one of my attunement spots.
Yeah, that
Also, this belt, and he'll just like make the belt appear around. Like,
What the heck is that?
oh, it's a belt that makes me real strong.
You were already a beast. What's going on?
Oh no, here, like, and go over and find like a stone bench or something, and just.
He's like, Noose is just like, oh gosh, I'm so glad he decided not to fight.
Meanwhile, because I want to get everyone in on this.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are kind of inside, back at the table, just eating whatever scraps remain of breakfast. And Marianne's like, I think everything's going okay. They hugged.
Yeah. And I think we'll get right on these dishes.
I'm gonna start
Mama.
stacking up plates.
Awesome.
Hello, Ogden? Are you inside? It's me,
Right.
Gorpum.
Oh, Gorpum. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hey. What's up?
Nothing.
Go door. Yeah.
Hi.
Dishes in my hand.
What's up?
Nothing.
Leah, could you help me in the kitchen?
Nothing. I haven't rang the shell bell. Did you need another thing? Are you getting attacked right now? What's the deal? What's up? Tell me.
Yeah,
Is
we're
this
getting
God?
attacked right now, but it's fine.
Oh, this is
Um,
Whoa, is this urgent or not? What's happening? Tell me.
Oh no, it's okay. Only like a couple of my friends are dead, but you know, you made me feel like I have a good personality, so it should be easy to make friends.
Yeah, you're great. I don't want us to have any more of your potential new friends pass away before we can help you.
Why would? Oh, yeah, okay.
Right?
What does that mean?
That means you got a real casual nature. So in the water, things are definitely popping off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go. I'll put these dishes down. You wait here. I'll be right back.
Can any of you breathe underwater? If not, I can help.
I appreciate any help you can extend us.
I can allow 10 people to breathe underwater.
You know what? If you're going to give it to us, I mean, we could do it ourselves. We are very strong and powerful. But if you're willing to help us out, you know what? Who are we to deny your great magics?
Oh, okay.
Let me go assemble the team.
Okay.
And he just kind of waits in the doorway.
Okay, I'll be
Ogden,
right.
you're supposed to be washing.
I'll be right back. All right, just hold on one sec. Okay, goodbye. All right, okay, we'll be right back. Okay, all right, click. Run with dishes in my hand. Bring them in. We'll have to let these soak, cause there's a fishman whose whole society is getting slam dunked on by a deity they created themselves, like a homunculus style deity. So
All right. I'll
we
go
may or may not have to try and do the neighborly thing and help them not die. I'm gonna go grab Baxter. You guys, if you want, suit up. You think he's gonna give us some water breathing if you guys, maybe limber up, do some stretches?
Yeah, Leah, do you want to come with me and get Ish a noose out of the garden?
Yeah, I'll come with you, Eclipse.
Also, I'll have my mom make you an ingredient pack, Leah, of all the things she's got.
That would be wonderful, Ogden. And
Right?
Leah just goes over and gives him like a nice little hug.
All right, I'll hook that up. I'm gonna go talk to the bee man.
All right, Ogden, you head upstairs, and on all of the bedroom doors are symbols carved into the wood that you do not recognize or understand.
Oh.
Speak all languages.
Does he still have? Oh no.
That lasted for
No,
an
I'm-
hour. That'd be gone by now.
And
For
tongue is
sure.
also only orally.
Yep. And it's gone by now anyway. It's been
But
one
Orly
hour.
was dead.
It takes me 6 seconds to use my level 10 thing that I haven't used yet today, so I am gonna use it 6 seconds to cast read any language.
Okay, cool. You still can't decipher it. You get the idea. It's probably not even a language. It's probably just it's nonsensical. Doesn't mean anything.
Snow.
And you can hear like carving sounds from down the hall.
Hello, Baxter.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, there you are. Do I see him with a
Yeah.
knife or a
He's
long
carving.
fingernails?
He's carving into the door with a knife.
How are you?
I'm doing quite well.
Great. What's the what you carving into my mom's doors?
Dicks. No, I'm joking.
These runic symbols. They don't seem to.
I wouldn't try to comprehend them.
Oh, I already did, and they're garbage. There's nothing.
Don't go any deeper. You would go insane.
Already have. It's not legible. I cast a thing that makes it so I can read any written language, and this is nothing. This is full on garbage.
That's good. That's good. That shows you are actually still sane. Keep on thinking that.
Oh no, I did.
Was there something you needed?
It's literal truth, though. Like,
Was there something
I can
you
read
needed,
any
Mr.
language,
Blue?
and this
I need
is
to
not
finish up
language.
here. Is
Well,
there
I mean,
anything
well,
else?
we've got to get and go. We've got to get and go. Finish. Put a period on the end of that garbage sentence, because we've got a thing. We've got to go. Are you in the mood to kill a god?
Not particularly. And has he finished up?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But I am not doing anything else.
Great. Also, we will have to talk about you carving weird shit on my mom's doors.
Speaking of which, you were also drinking this entire time as well, so I need a Constitution saving throw.
For Baxter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's drunk.
Okay, cool. So you're
It's
poisoned.
already poisoned.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I mean, that's just his thing. He's
So
there.
Ogden, you probably just
he's
assumed,
there.
you
He's
probably
living
ju-
it.
You probably just assumed he got really wasted and just like, this could be fun.
Yeah. We're
Or
going
you could trust what
Mm-hmm.
Baxter says.
Exactly.
No. Drunk tells me I cast a read anything spell, and I can't read it, and the drunk person's carving things on a wall. I'm not gonna trust that dude. Why would I trust that guy?
All right.
What reason do I have? All right. Well, we're heading out.
You hear the downstairs door open, and Glorp kind of just walks in and sees Leah.
Oh, hello.
And Leah, you see this little, like, 5-foot-tall fish person
Oh, hello.
wearing a robe
What's
made of, like,
your name?
seaweed.
I'm Glorpum.
Oh, I love your robe. That's such an interesting color.
Thank you. I made it myself. This red seaweed, it has psychoactive properties.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How did you find that out?
I ate some.
Can I try some?
I don't recommend it.
Well, since you're native to the land, I feel like that would be very good advice to take.
I passed out for 48 hours straight and couldn't be jostled awake by anything.
Wow. Do you know anything? And she goes to take out the pink mushroom from her bag. Does this do anything that you know?
Oh, yeah. I
Is
saw
it
an
like
elf.
what?
I saw an elf eat one once here, and his ears fell off permanently.
That's a very
And
interesting
then
effect.
a day later, his other kind of appendages started to fall off. His toes, his fingers, his dangly bits. And then eventually his legs and arms, he was just a torso with a head.
I'll make sure to keep this for future use. Thank you.
They're fun.
Any other fun plants you can point out to me?
Nope.
All right, I'll just have to do some more exploring.
Okay. Are you gonna help me kill my god?
And everyone else is still kind of down here listening to him talking.
He's gonna nod to Leah. It's like,
Yes, we're gonna help you kill your god, but why do we have to kill your god?
He's killing my friends.
And he starts to follow you guys as you go outside to get Ash and Noose. And Ash and Noose, you guys are still outside kind of talking, and you see Leah and Eclipse kind of wandering over with Glorpum behind them. Ash, you see a fish person following behind them.
And
All right, so we're gonna. Oh, what's that?
Ish, this is Glopum.
What's up, Noose?
Ash. Also, don't go into your room. It's a death trap.
Oh yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah.
Hi!
Hey there, little guy.
I'm not little. I'm 5 feet tall.
Shrink myself down to 4 feet tall. Hey there, big guy.
You're funny.
I'm working on it. Been taking lessons.
So our friend Glopum here
Hi.
says his village is under attack by his god, and we are now to follow through on our promise to help him.
What do we? His god?
Yeah, we make our gods. We make our own gods, kind of like how Pipshin made himself a god, and our god's name is Zelmimblop.
So what are we doing with your god now?
Killing it.
We're just look. I grow back up so I can look over him at Eclipse. We're killing a god now.
Yeah, we built it. We sewed 4 creatures together to make our god.
What creatures did you sow?
That is a very good question.
Good question.
Noose, have you been making gods? Is that what you were doing?
Oh, I
A
wish.
giant hammerhead shark, a sea serpent, a dragon turtle, and a giant octopus.
One of those things sounds much more threatening than the others.
Yeah.
And that's saying something.
Yeah. We called him Zelmimblop.
So why did Selmimblop turn on you?
Probably because it realized its existence, how it was made. I don't know. Generally, our gods kind of stay inert, but I think enough of us were like worshiping him and praying to him that he kind of just came alive recently and started killing everyone.
Have you tried maybe not believing in him?
Yep. Didn't work.
All right.
And you guys both see his left eye kind of drift up and kind of just disappear. Not like the entire eye, it kind of just like rolls back on its own volition.
I
Well, are
promised
you
your
two
friends.
coming or not?
Yeah, I promised treasure if you guys help, and I promised a crew because I heard you had a ship.
And as captain of initiation, I helped orchestrate this deal.
I have 10 friends left alive.
And 10 more potential crew members to help us in any oncoming attacks in the future. And I'm going to wink at Ash.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't be the first time we've killed a god, right?
The colorful man said you guys are strong.
I look at the bench that's like
Yeah.
visibly cracked and no longer connected to the ground. Yeah, we're pretty strong.
Okay.
And he just kind of walks back into the rose court, just with his wet footprints. Just
Can Ogden Boone be trying to push bread into Baxter? Like, yeah, I would just take a little nibble. Just maybe get some in your body. Maybe
Oh,
help you.
breakfast.
Yeah,
That
just
sounds
put
great.
some of that in your face.
I
Just
did not
some,
get any before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just get some. Oh, good.
Yes. Did you say we were going underwater?
Oh, you know it. You know it. I've got a friend who's gonna help us get there.
Who?
Oh, you'll love him. You'll love him.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys, just out back.
Henry.
Henry's downstairs.
I'm grabbing bread. I'm grabbing bread and walking downstairs. Like, hey, you ready to go help some sea folk deal with their problems while we wait 6 more days till we can travel again?
Yes, I suppose that sounds agreeable enough.
Carnifex, you in for killing a god?
Oh yeah. Oh, you know it.
I agree.
Oh, did you two have met?
Mm-hmm.
Glorpum and Henry?
Yeah.
Great, perfect. All right, well, let's all assemble by the lake then.
Who are you talking to upstairs? Do you have another friend upstairs?
No, this person
Baxter came down,
at my side I'm shoving bread into. His name's Baxter.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm a Kuatoa.
Whoa.
Does Baxter know what that is?
Fish people from the Underdark, essentially.
Yeah, so that means I don't know anything other than that.
Yeah.
I have heard of them as fish people, that's it.
Yep.
Cool.
That's very great. Good job.
He kind of like smacks the side of his head and his left eye resets, back to looking at everybody.
Quite a magnificent creature we have here. What are we doing?
I have a name. It's Glorpum.
What are we doing with this
Out to the
Glorpum?
lake, everybody. Let's go out to the
We're
lake.
killing
Oh.
my god.
Yes. Oh. Honestly, I go to this person, I'm not worried.
And he just kind of walks out the back door.
Come on, everyone. I'm gonna make you all breathe water.
And he gets.
I used to be able to do that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I
Sort
wonder
of,
if I'll be able
uh,
to breathe alcohol.
Sort of a win some, lose some. Mom.
Yes.
Follow your instinct. Follow your heart. I trust you. We'll be back in however long it takes us.
Okay. Be safe. She looks at everybody else. Keep my sons safe. And she kisses both Noose and Ogden on the forehead.
You're adopted brothers. Aww.
Mama!
Oh, that's real. That's real precious right there. Is what that is.
Yeah, Noose makes one of those, like, really, like, cooing noises when she does that. Like,
And she goes, well, I'll try to get this place looking nice and clean for your return.
Yeah, don't stress yourself too much, Mom. We'll be right back.
All right. And she goes, I guess I'll tend to the garden.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
And she just kind of,
Watch out for that spot that's got a portable hole in it.
Oh, I picked it up.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know. I didn't watch.
she just kind of smiles and walks out the front door.
Who's ready to breathe some salt? It's a saltwater lake, everyone. It's a saltwater lake.
Salt water.
Oh, well, just like the ocean.
Yeah.
Make sure.
that's- But that's not where the salt comes from.
Fun tip, everybody. You're gonna want to drink extra water after this. You're gonna be thirsty for hours.
Welcome to the Feywild.
And he casts breathe water on everybody but Noose. Because he sees Noose has a cloak of the man ring. He's like,
You're set.
and he casts, water breathing on. He ritually cast it. No, he's gonna use an action. Fuck it. To cast it on everybody but Noose. So everybody but Noose have 24 hours worth of water breathing. And little gills appear on your neck. Just
Ooh.
Oh, that's a little uncomfortable.
He's like, let's go, and he just under the water,
I hope you can swim fast.
and then he just starts swimming.
Dive in.
Okay.
Baxter's just doggy paddling underwater.
Okay.
That's what I imagine.
I think we're in the same boat, friend.
And Glorpum is swimming ahead. He kind of looks back, and water breathing, you can talk underwater. So he's just like,
You guys are slow.
That's true. That is a fair assessment.
You may have noticed, but we're typically land-dwelling creatures. Just like butterfly stroke.
and he looks over at Noose, who just looks like he's perfectly fine.
Hood. He has a just so everybody else is on board, because you guys, it's just a refresher because all of you have seen him move underwater. He has a 60-foot move speed,
Oh,
swimming
so
speed.
You're faster than Glorpum with a 30-foot swim speed.
Yeah. So Noose is like doing circles around people, kind of keeping an eye out. He's like doing the perimeter.
All right, you guys aren't that far down.
Sonar.
You're kind of like 4 feet below the surface.
Noose is taking this very seriously.
The water. You've all like breathed water in the ocean before. You've all swam underwater in the ocean with water breathing because of ash. This does not taste like ocean water. Because you're breathing it through your gills, you can taste it. It does not taste like ocean water. It tastes like something else entirely. And there is a saltiness to it, but
Tastes
it's
like
more,
fish.
it's like a stagnant, rotting kind of taste to it.
Gross.
Okay.
And he starts to swim down 30 feet. Just
Keep up.
I don't like it.
We don't need that kind of attitude from you, Glorpum. We're doing this all for
And-
you.
the water from the surface looked murky, but down here it's like crystal clear. And in the distance, you guys can see what look like massive stone pillars underwater that are covered in like carved like with the motifs of like what Glorpum looks like, and other sea creatures like a kraken's tentacle kind of wrapped around these pillars of stone, and like sharks kind of carved into the stone, and all around the base of these like stone pillars is a bunch of fucking seaweed, like a seaweed forest. The seaweed looks like it's maybe 10 feet tall. And he's like,
Yeah, just we're going down there into the seaweed forest, the kelp forest.
and he starts swimming down. Just,
Follow.
okay.
Real quick before it comes up, does water breathing doesn't negate underwater combat rules, does it?
It does not.
I don't think so.
I think just for verbal
Yeah,
components for
like
spellcasting.
spells, you can
Yeah,
cast
okay.
spells.
Yeah, it does not.
So-
It does not negate the negative effects of underwater combat.
So okay.
Cool. Which we will refresh when we do underwater combat next week.
Okay.
But he starts leading you guys down, swimming deeper and deeper, and as you're swimming deeper, you guys get the idea you've probably already dived about 100 feet or so.
With Glorpum like decently ahead of us, I'm just gonna turn to Ogden and say, "Why did you let him in?"
I got a generous soul. What can I say? You got to be neighborly. You've got
Your
to.
mo- Your mother said, "Don't open the door."
Correction. Noose said, "Don't open the door." My mother, I would think she has a more inquisitive spirit, but you know what? We're splitting hairs here. I
hold.
did shit the bed on this one.
Hold.
Whoa.
Hold.
Treading.
Hold.
And emerging from the kelp forest, you see a 3-headed whale that kind of just emerges, eats a bunch of like tiny fish that are swimming by, and then just kind of swims past you all, about maybe 10 feet under you all. Just.
How big was the surface of this lake?
Big.
Okay.
Miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just the three heads of the whale. Is it like left, right, center, or top, bottom, middle?
Left, right, center, like a chimera.
Or a Cerberus or something.
Yeah, like that. And it just kind of swims underneath about 10 feet below all you guys. It's like,
Now, this thing, does it look like it has three heads because of mutation? Like, is it like straight up ugler looking, or is it like really almost symmetrical in how it's like laid out? Okay.
It looks natural.
Evolution did this on purpose.
And it kind of just swims underneath. And it seems gentle. And he's just like, yeah,
They're kind of blind as shit, and it could swallow you up because it wouldn't be able to see you. So, yeah.
Do you
Oh, looks around.
Sydney?
And he kind of looks around. He kind of looks around and goes,
Everybody's still here? Everyone accounted for?
he kind of counts.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Baxter just thinks to himself, am I still here? Am I still here?
You're still here. Hi.
I'm still here. Good. Yes. Okay. Let's go.
I'm still present in my corporeal form.
Who's the eighth?
Noose. 2, 4.
Henry's the eighth.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
No, I know.
4, 5, 6,
It's
7.
only 7, yeah.
Oh, wait. 2, 4, 5.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
include
7.
Marion?
No, Mary's not here.
Yeah.
8 for me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
And
all right.
he
I
starts.
didn't know you were counting yourself. All right.
Obviously.
And he starts swimming down deeper. And you guys eventually get to the kelp forest. And he's like,
Okay.
and the kelp is like a vibrant neon blue. And it's also kind of translucent. You can see through it. And there's eggs kind of floating inside of them.
Do we blast it? What's going on?
No.
Oh.
No. These eggs are my people, but these ones are dead.
Oh.
These newborns never got a chance of life.
It's really unfortunate.
Oh, it's fine. These eggs are like a couple centuries old. Just it's a reminder of how fragile life is. You can die before you're even born.
That's very trying to think of the right word.
I'm just fucking with you. It's food.
And he keeps swimming through the forest.
Oh. I was gonna say monuments mean different things to different people, I guess. Yeah.
And as he's
Leah's
swimming
gonna
through,
go. Leo's gonna like go and try to like grab like a little tiny piece and like
Okay.
put it in her bag
Okay.
to like go with like the red kelp that she had.
He's like, don't let that touch the red kelp.
And he keeps.
Why not?
Contamination.
She'll just make sure to carefully
Okay.
put that in her bag.
All right. And he keeps swimming ahead. And eventually he comes to what looks. You guys come to what looks like a. So you go. Actually, you have to descend another 50 feet. So you guys are minor at this depth, because this is just water breathing. Except for Noose, everybody but Noose is kind of minorly disoriented at this depth, which means everybody but Noose at this depth and Glorpum have disadvantage on perception checks beyond this depth and whatnot. You
Alright.
kind of feel
Nice.
like you're at about 150, 200 feet deep, and it's kind of like, yeah.
There's no such thing as double disadvantage.
Careful, careful, everyone, on your way back up. Gotta go up nice and slow, otherwise you'll get the bends.
And Glorpum's like,
We have about another 100 feet to go down.
There's more?
Mm-hmm.
and he swims over to this kind of 10-foot diameter hole, kind of in the kelp forest, kind of into the bottom of this lake. The lake's only about like a good. Sorry, no, the kelp forest. Yeah, this is like an outcropping on kind of like a ledge, and there's like a hole, and he's like,
Okay, we gotta go in this hole. It's 10 feet wide. We can do 2 people side by side.
I gotta be. I want full disclosure. Straight up,
Uh-huh.
is this the safest and quickest way to get to where we're trying to go?
It's the
Or is
only
this-
way. This is where my people live, is in down this way.
Okay.
You can feel free
Alright.
to swim out to the rest of the lake. But you might come across the razor sharks, the were sharks, all kinds of stuff.
Okay, let's go with Glorpum then, shall we?
Okay.
What is the swimming order? Because there's enough room here for 2 people to go abreast, or you can all go single file. Glorpum is like waiting by the hole, kind of treading water.
Well, you said it's 10 feet diameter, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't we go 4, like 2 and 2?
Oh, correct. You could go 2 and 2.
Because it's
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
3-dimensional.
And there's 8 people, so
It's 2 layers of 4.
yep. So who wants to be in the first group of 4? Glorpum is in the first group of 4 because he is leading.
Ash
Nice.
is.
I feel responsible for kind of having brought everyone here, so
All right, Glorpum.
I guess I'll be behind Glorpum if
Well,
he's
you wouldn't-
first.
You guys would be side by side.
Oh, so
We're in
then we'll have one person in the back bringing everything. Oh no, because there are only 8 of us.
Yeah.
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 Oh, fun!
So
Fun with
first
math.
group so far is Glorpum, Ash, and Ogden.
I'll go in.
Back.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say and Baxter.
Okay.
Baxter's up front with us.
Yeah.
Okay. And group 2 will be then the rest: Leah, Eclipse, Henry, Noose. Oh wait, yes, Leah, Eclipse, Henry, Noose.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
And
Carnifex, how do you like the water?
It's wet. I think we've got water in a layer of hell.
Like swimming. Are you enjoying this?
It's kind of like flying, but slower.
But is water really wet?
Yeah, of course it's wet. It makes things wet.
Yeah, but is water itself wet?
We have
I mean,
President
I know
Adams to
it.
attend to.
and Glorpum just starts to descend into the hole with his group.
I assume this was as we were going down the
Okay.
hole.
Yeah,
So
I know
Water is
makes
wet.
things wet.
It's why I'm slimy.
But water makes things wet, but is water itself wet? Because, when ice freezes, it's technically dry.
If you guys at any point want me to cast a silence spell, just say so.
No, we're doing kind of a walk and talk. It's more of a swim and talk.
Exactly.
By, Aaron snorkeling.
But okay. And
I suffer 1,000 psychic damage.
yeah, holy shit! Ogden's head just explodes.
That's psychic scream, that one is.
Good point, chat. If rain is wet, then water is wet. And you guys start swimming
Oh.
down.
Oh.
And you swim
on
down
that,
about
chat.
another 100 feet or so, putting you at 350.
Dang.
Oh, that's a lot of water pressure.
Yeah. It gets increasingly cold, and the pressure does start to set in.
This is-
Anyone without a swimming speed, every hour is
Mhm.
going to have some fun happening to them.
Buddy.
And you guys kind of come out the bottom of this kind of hole tunnel, and you're all kind of treading water in this massive, massive, massive underwater kind of cavern. And you can see it's maybe like miles, like long, miles wide. You can't even see how far it goes in some areas. And all kind of shaped into these rocks are little kind of stone buildings. And you can see like just the same kind of eyes that Glorpum has, kind of peeking out from windows in the darkness of these huts, kind of looking around. Not a lot of eyes at this point, maybe about 12 pairs of eyes at this point, not a lot. And they're about a good like couple 100 feet away. And you guys can kind of feel like down below, maybe a good 500 feet or so down, maybe less. You can kind of feels like water currents kind of moving and changing down below, like something's moving far down below the water, out of everyone's eyesight. And he's like,
You feel that change in the current and pressure? Heh. That's Zelmimblop. He's kind of directly below us.
Okay.
About how far down?
Last I checked, 50 feet, maybe more. I can't see him, so it's probably more.
Whoa. Oh, I was gonna say, what is the reason why we can't see further than 50 feet?
it's kind of dark
Is
in
there-
here. It's kind of dark in here.
Okay. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it was like
400 feet
murky
below the
or.
surface.
Yeah.
The water's still clear, but it's just the depth. When the deeper it goes, the darker it gets.
I'm gonna hold out the drift globe, just like, should I?
I don't know. Here,
And Noose is gonna look. He's got 120-foot dark
Yeah,
vision.
you don't see anything.
I don't see anything. I don't think that that globe would help anybody.
I
Except
mean, it
maybe
could
some
help.
of them humans.
I mean, it could help us see what's directly in front of us a little easier.
It is
Oh,
getting
yeah,
darker,
I,
yeah.
Sorry,
I
can-
wouldn't. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Can Henry see? Can Henry see it at all? Because with the magical darkness being
Still
able to
no. Too far down.
see. Oh, okay. So is it just like the density of the water
Yes.
basically at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Eclipse, I actually wouldn't mind. I can't see a darn thing.
All right, I'm gonna say and light a drift globe.
Okay.
I can also cast the ghost lantern to make it look like I have an anglerfish little light.
It's a ghost light. I was like, if you would pull that out underwater, we'll just go out.
No,
It's
it's
like-
ghost lights.
Mm-hmm.
And Glorman's like,
Okay, this way.
and he starts swimming down.
Glorpum, are you up for this? Are you feeling good, or what's
It's
up?
my responsibility. I'm the archpriest of my people. I'm the leader of my people. I have to defend them.
I see a healer and a leader. That's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys swim down deeper and deeper. It gets darker and darker and colder and colder. And you can kind of see from those like stone huts kind of built into the walls of this cavern system, the eyes kind of like these other Kuatoa kind of following you as you swim down deeper. And he's like,
They're just watching. They probably want to make sure we don't just die abruptly.
and he just keeps swimming down. And after about
That would be unfortunate.
and the pressure starts to build immensely.
I
Eventually-
cast Mage Armor.
Okay. And eventually you guys come to this, what looks like, at one point, it was a place of worship for the Kuatoa, like a temple kind of carved at the bottom of this cave system. You guys are about, just for the sake of sanity, about 550 feet down, below the surface of the water. And it's taken you a good amount of time to get this far. We'll say a couple hours have passed. 2.5, 3 hours passed. Which means I need, based on the depths, I need everybody but Noose and Glorpum to make Constitution saving throws.
Is it a cold effect?
Technically, yes, but something else entirely.
Oh, okay. Because I have resistance against cold.
Just,
I can roll it for sure. I just wanted to.
yeah,
If
'cause
it-
this is more of a swimming at depths thing, not a cold thing.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure if there was any cold effect, I was rolling correctly.
Okay.
Baxter got a natural 20.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
When you're poisoned, you don't have disadvantage on saving throws.
All right, so 20. Back. You feel like this exhaustion coming over you and the cold, but you kind of push through it. The alcohol is kind of numbing it.
Nice. There we go.
Ogden,
18.
18. That succeeds. Oh shit! Hold on. Yep. That,
Oh, it
succeeds.
does it?
That succeeds.
Oh.
Henry
21,
succeeds. You shrug that off too. Ash,
17,
that succeeds. Leah,
13.
that fails unfortunately. Leah, you take 18 points of cold damage, and you gain a level of exhaustion.
Cool.
Noose. Oh, Noose, you have a swimming speed. Don't worry about it. You don't have to. Eclipse.
You know, I didn't say anything, hoping you would just skip over me. But that's I got an 11.
That does fail. You take
Yeah.
18 points of cold damage and a level of exhaustion.
I appreciate the rogue flex in there, like trying to actually
I'm
So,
fine.
Eclipse and Leah, you guys can kind of feel that pressure, like, pushing on your, like, brain, essentially. Like, it hurts, it's cold, and it stings. And you just feel like the swimming this long and the depth you're going as the pressure builds, that both of you are kind of tired. Everybody else, push through it. Back's just like, oh, this feels great. But everybody else, yeah, you two feel kind of tired. And as you guys kind of approach this, get within maybe 50 feet of this temple, you kind of see some of the rubble of this temple kind of get pushed to the side, and you can kind of see a corpse of a half-eaten Kuatoa kind of drift out from the rubble. Intestines kind of snaking behind it, and from the darkness you can kind of see 10, not a giant octopus, but 10 massive gray tentacles kind of coming out of the debris as this massive creature pulls itself out of the debris. This creature is 170 feet long. Has 3 heads. The leftmost head is of a giant hammerhead shark. The middle head is that of a long sea serpent. A long sea serpent. Very large sea snake with like 2 glowing yellow eyes. The third head is that of this heavily armored dragon-like turtle head, and it's like scanning the water. The shark head is a hammerhead shark, and it's just focused on like the vibrations that are happening in the water of you guys moving. And Glorp kind of just points at it, and it's about 50 feet away, pulling itself out of the rubble. And he's like,
That's him. That's Salmimblob. Oh.
and that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Okay.
I think we're going to need a bigger boat.
So this is considered a gargantuan creature, 370 feet long.
Is it
big?
It's bigger than the snow minnow?
It is bigger than a snowman.
I could probably swallow this no minnow.
Oh, Kraken!
Yes, 3 heads, and so it's like 3 heads that look like they're sewn onto the body of this massive octopus-esque creature with 10 tentacles.
Damn, that means they took the corpses of all of these things, these huge things, and sewed them together
And then prayed
to make this thing.
and then just prayed it into existence, and that's what happened.
No, I appreciate that. That's a good hymn. That's a good hymn on that, like right along the neck. It's a good hymn.
And next week,
hand.
They did.
next week we'll be picking up right into combat. So
Maybe we can barter with it. Don't have to kill everything.
Barter? Did you say barter?
I said barter.
We'll give you Leah. You can eat Leah.
Drink me.
Leah doesn't look like it would satiate its appetite.
This
Yeah.
is how I want my circle to end!
But
Anyone cast enlarge? Can anyone cast enlarge?
gargantuan creature, this thing.
What about
is
reduce?
Brutal.
Make it a slightly smaller size.
But we'll pick up this fight next week. Underwater combat. 2 of you are exhausted from the depths of the water. A lot of you do
Only
not have
disadvantage on ability checks, though, so
Correct.
far.
So
I got
far,
dumb shit already for next episode in my
Um,
brain.
Noose and Glorpum are the only ones with a swimming speed, so they're going to be relatively okay. Everybody else will be. I believe if you have an innate swimming speed, you do not suffer the disadvantages of underwater combat.
Okay.
So Noose and Glorpum will be okay, I believe. I'll be double checking the underwater combat rules for next week. I'll be sending them to everybody just so everyone is sure on what happens. Just so everyone knows what to expect. You guys have fought underwater before. You're pirates, so we'll get to it next week. So thanks for watching. Thank you, Dr. Chocula, in the chat for turtling out on a cliffhanger. But we'll be back next Wednesday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the continuation of this. Shorter session than usual, but again, I didn't want to sort of combat a counter this late into the session, especially with a big thing. So we'll be back tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time for the continuation of Shadows over Ravenloft. And Brittany, did you get my message about?
I did, and I'll chat about you. I have ideas with that too.
Okay. So, good night, everybody.